works, but I think the one thing I want to point out while
I can't believe I actually tweeted that, by the way.
This is now back-to-back 9th place finishes after making it to the Copenhagen Major. They essentially now need probably at least the Grand Finals, maybe even have to win the final qualifier to make it to London. Their World Championship hopes are still a little bit more alive, depending on who actually goes to London, but still, Luminosity, that is not where you want to be. But on the flip side, Cloud9 is one of those teams that we're not really talking about a lot, but they just got 2 top 8s back-to-back, so they're in the running for one of those top 4 spots.
They kind of took the place of Moist, who, when they were Polab,
excellent connection
got a
so
couple
far.
Of top 8s, and now you're out in 4 rounds twice. I mean, that's a huge disappointment from Moist after they got picked up, not being able to make a top 8 yet.
We'll see. We'll see if Moist is able to bounce back in that third.
I made a legendary
Things are
tweet.
starting to become dire for the boys in the wet there. Let's talk about the people at the top, though.
We got to bring up an Adam Core spreadsheet just so we know what's happening in the world.
Is it an upset when M80 goes 3-0, or is this what we should expect and them falling apart in the quarterfinals is the fluke?
I mean, look, they're called the Swiss Kings for a reason, Wave Punk. You have to expect it, even when they're playing the 2 best teams in the region. More surprising, taking down G2 again in Swiss, but then doing it to GENG right afterwards. Having them back-to-back and being able to take the wins. Look at M80 flowing together on the highlights here, working as a team, a unit. Joria's, you know, he's not lighting up the scoreboard himself.
We got it lined up. We got the points
that one doesn't go in for him.
lined up as well.
There to support him.
It's just crazy what M80 did. Like, we know that they usually go 3-0 in Swiss. This is their most impressive run yet. They take down G2.
This gap is insane, by the way.
G2 has never lost to any team besides, obviously, the best.
If they tie on placements next event, and like Snowmen sneak their way into land and don't catch up to OG, could be nuts.
2-0 round, and this is the 3rd time they played GENG in the 2-0 round, and it's the 3rd time that they've won. They have won 9 games to 1 versus GENG.
But does it matter? Does it even matter at this point? We've seen them do this in the Swiss stage before. They have to win today. I don't care if I don't care if they didn't drop a single game. I honestly, I'm being serious when I say I literally don't care if they let a team score a single goal through all of Swiss stage. They have to win today.
That's why it's so they were impressive yesterday, which is why
I'm gonna post on the Reddit too.
Before. It doesn't matter.
Yes, but this is the most impressive.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter for M80. Okay.
I'm kind of with James on this one. If you can't win on Saturday, it does not matter how good you are on Friday. I'm kind of in the boat that maybe this is the fluke, that they're actually so good on Friday.
It actually could make it worse.
Wait, what's going on in SSA and everything?
So maybe I was wrong when I said it doesn't matter. It could make it worse.
Yeah, it could go down for them. We'll
we
see
got
how
like
they handle Cloud9 today. That's their quarterfinal matchup. But speaking of teams that are in the quarterfinals, that we're excited to see if they can possibly make it to.
Oh, Mina's happening right now too.
James,
oh, it's Mina Championship Sunday, isn't it?
I know that maybe.
Let's go, Falcons beat
DIGNITAS are a little bit mixed right now.
X for 1. Twisted minds again.
Well, talk to me about these games.
Big for Ahmad believers.
Game 2 though went NRG.
This is a smackdown.
I will say Stizzy, it was a good move picking him up. He was lights out. I felt like
I mean,
watching Stizzy and Aqua.
Yeah, Stizzy's been good, but
their gameplay was at a different level, I felt, compared to everyone else. But the other thing I want to say is Gyro popped off. That was a flip reset double tap that he hit.
Yes.
Arsenal also hit a flip reset double tap. I think
what's going on in the SSAs? Limitless wins, Astronic Skill Quest. That'd be a rematch. Astronic beat him last time.
Gyro was everywhere. He was making the passes. He was setting up Stizzy and Arsenal. But Gyro.
This gap is solid.
One of the most mechanical players you'll see as well.
Snowmen are going to get booted from this ranking, by the way, today. They're not going to end the weekend at 4th because one of these 2 teams is getting up to 20 points.
Talk enough about how good Gyro's mechanics are and how smart he is.
That's because if you're not always making clips, James, and you're not always at the top of the scoreboard, nobody's going to notice you. He does, especially against NRG. You saw all the clips.
Okay, that was
against DSM as well.
You did not have to add that in.
You're right, but James, sorry, Gibbs. I just want to say, because like Gyro's been being disrespected for so long, and he is so quietly consistent, and he's such a great support player that, you know, his
it just looks like a YouTube thumbnail. That's the problem.
Gyro never should have been benched, especially after he performed the way he did in Split 1. It is no way that Dignitas are playing the way they are with Gyro back on the
3-0 for BCH Chicago. Oh my gosh.
Not only did they win 3 straight.
Oh, we got to go 4-0. We can't. 3-0 isn't enough. Although, unless you're referring to yesterday. In that case, 3-0 was certainly enough.
Versus Spacestation, there's a chance for an upset.
Yesterday was a beautiful sight.
In a reverse sweep, they actually built momentum and dominated the back half of the reverse sweep. An impressive performance by DIGNITAS. Excited to see what they bring against SSG here in just over 20 minutes here. One name notably absent from our top 8, though they were the story of Open Qualifier number 4 here, Gibbs. The
Snowman. Sad.
Yes, Snowman qualifier 4, top 4. Everyone's like, I'm going to power rank them number 5. And I was like, you guys are all crazy. Like, maybe
okay, but like, we're
he's calling someone out specifically.
This is how the world is according to Gibbs. He's always everyone.
Okay, maybe 5 is high, but like,
I'm pretty sure Wavepunk did and Jorby did as well on his own power ranking.
Well,
so
did you watch Snowman last week?
Yeah, exactly, but you got to do it twice. The Young Guns, they couldn't get it
you
done.
gotta do it.
They tried their best against LG. It didn't really work out. Only 3 goals in 4 games. Luminosity kind of woke up. And
I mean, who are you gonna rank above Snowman, though?
A tough road. Their 3 losses are against 3 high-quality teams, so I can't blame them too much. But Luminosity obviously woke up a lot throughout this match. They did fall in round 5. But the Snowmen, then they go up against Rebellion, and Rebellion, we always talk about they're inconsistent, and they can peak at random times, and it did feel like Rebellion just absolutely peaked here, Jordan. Or James, I'm sorry.
And they also peaked against NRG.
I don't know, man.
Scored a hat trick in one of the goals. Parth, maybe the most annoying first man that you will ever play against. I'm not even kidding.
I have Snowman 6, but who do you rank above them?
You get a pass out mid,
Like, Luminosity beat them this week, sure, but...
I don't even know what's going to happen, Parth. He's a huge
Rebellion beat them this week too.
Have a really tough first round matchup.
Let's see how. I mean, Luminosity went out the same place. I don't know if I can jump Luminosity over Snowman.
In round number 1, again, all these matches we will play today. So we will see 4 of these teams advance, and 4 of these teams go home before our broadcast is over on this Saturday. So we've got some wonderful steam building towards London.
NRG's got to be out of my top 10
the
this
last
week.
one here, and everybody again.
They can't stay there.
We're only sending 4 teams to London here, Gibbs. So the battle for the top 4 very tight right now.
Yes, everyone that watched Snowman versus Rebellion, if you're not Gen G, G2, or Space Station, you were very happy about that loss because now that 4th spot is kind of
hater energy.
Unlocked. Snowman will not be in 4th after this qualifier is done. Cloud9 and M80, did they play one another? One of them can.
Yeah, but if Snowman actually make their way to another top 4, they have preference, which will be nice.
Or Space Station. So everything's going to be online for the final qualifier, but for right now, that 4th spot truly unlocked because of that 9th place finish.
I completely believe Snowman can make another top 4 run. Maybe it's delusion.
How many points do you
but
get for a quarterfinal win, Gibbs?
You get 4 points.
4 points. So DIGNITAS, if they were to win, would jump up to 13 points. So not quite be in that tie for 5th.
But OG and Shopify Rebellion would, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
DIGNITAS are not making this run, man.
But Cloud9 and M80 currently tied right now. One of them has to move forward, so we will have a different 4th place team.
And the bracket, I did want to quickly add in too, the bracket is incredibly favorable if M80 does perform well, because the top 3 teams, as they stand right now, could all win their quarterfinal matchup as well, and let those top 4 start to pull away from the pack. So this is M80's best opportunity. Like they better do something.
Yeah, if M80 can't win this, they're never beating the allegations.
They get M80 in the quarterfinals. Cloud9's the team no one talks about because all they do is play defense, but 2 top 8s back to back. If they get top 4, they're in that spot.
Overall points after this weekend, yeah, SSG's got to beat most likely Gen G in order to. They would jump into 3rd overall, which would be insane.
But in terms of the entire season so far, all the pressure's on M80 in that matchup.
Oh yeah,
all of it. There's so
I mean, we gotta just say, out NRG, they ain't staying in these rankings. Who's gonna jump in?
We'll talk about it so much over the course of the day.
Maybe TSM.
Season points, Gibbs. Anything notable for the
maybe Dig. Let's see how Dig matches up. But like, oh well, Dig technically beat TSM.
If they win today, they clinch World Championship. They don't clinch London. They clinch the World Championship. Also,
Gen G clinch Worlds.
OG. I believe they also clinch a World Championship bid. So they don't even have to win today to necessarily clinch. And then Gen G, there's a possibility.
I think Dig also has to beat us.
Tomorrow. They would need at that point,
and
G2 and
OG has to beat Gen G in order for G2 to clinch without playing a game.
We'll find out tomorrow. They could both clinch a spot at the World Championship this weekend.
That was. It reminds me of in 2021, the first time we ran this format. NRG doing so well at the beginning of the season that even though they didn't make the third split, they didn't make London. Funny that it was London. Even though they didn't make London in that season,
they were still a third overall.
Directly to the group stage of the World Championship.
Yeah.
You can have such a
same with Endpoint. Oh no, Endpoint made London.
You can miss out on a major and still.
But they did nothing.
G2's trying to pull that off again here. We'll see if they can do it today. Before we start talking about today's action in detail and stuff, got a few more fun things to talk about here. Including the top plays. Give me the top plays of the Swiss. Let's go.
Let's do it. I felt bad. I was bad-mouthing Snowmen, so I decided Scribbles. I understand this is probably a mistake, but I'm going to throw it on the top 5 anyway. I like the change-up shot. It's not on purpose, but he fakes it out. And Magic Bear just completely whiffs. I personally like goals like this.
You know, we could call this the, we could name this the Gibbs top play flip reset.
Exactly. That's how I would flip reset.
That's how I do flip reset.
Anyway, let's move on. All right. Hoxer coming out.
Oh, look, a real flip reset.
Flip reset pad.
Whoa, okay.
Touch is always so nice. The back wall
who is this against? Luminosity?
Magic Bear's like, I got no boost. Please help. No one's there to help him. And the goal gets scored. Well done to Hoxer. And then
LJ doing the
from Dignitas. He had a world-class performance. Honestly, we could have made a top 10 of just him, but this play, the aerial dribble around 2 defenders and Arsenal's like,
a lot of these are assists.
That might have been his worst shot of the day, Gibbs.
Yeah, putting energy
like I said,
in Tizzy. So, hey, let me do my top plays. All right. Stop bad mouthing. TSM. All right, TSM, the team play. The one,
oh, that's clean.
The bump, the last member, Hockey, the only one who has boost left, making this play happen. I love plays like this when the full team is involved and you get the bump play. Fantastic. And then finally, an impact goal. Game 5 overtime. J-Naps.
Oh my gosh. All right, fair.
Saw this one coming. Everyone's thinking he's just going to throw it up against the ceiling or go for a pass. No, he sneaks it down, gets that pass.
All right, the ice.
Take down Dignitas in Game 5 overtime to advance OG into the.
We got to check my fantasy team. How are we doing?
Still good.
Oh, I have it on a bookmark. Look at that.
Same energy against Gen G today if they want to advance to the semis, but
log in, duh.
Imagine if OG is the ones to knock out reigning regional champs Gen G. It could happen, so we'll see.
Reveal had a tough weekend, but he still put up 465. We like that.
Today's action here in North America.
I don't think we're competing for titles. Just not bad.
Give the viewers at home who maybe aren't able to catch the Middle East action.
Stizzy being striker is great.
They're actually doing
Nolly's assist per game is solid. Nolly should have been here instead. Reveal was a tough miss, honestly. Been wavy. It was a good week to have Hoxer.
One of a couple of the big story pieces.
How are the members of the league doing? 219.
Drama that you can research it yourself, but Nupo not playing on Rule 1 anymore. They made it to the semifinals before falling to Falcons. Also, Bravado went 3-0 through the Swiss stage, taking down
oh, this is for the total of spring. No, I want
they ended up losing first round, so it's pretty crazy.
Right now the target is okay.
Tune in right now.
That is twitch.tv/Rocket Street Live.
How are they doing? Justin, Beast Mode, Arsenal, Aqua, Chicago, apparently. How do you form this team? I'm sorry, what?
They make it through
Chicago would have been great in the striker role instead of Beast Mode. These two switch. Like, he's probably looking at that saying, dang, I should have had these two switch. Because that would have been insane. Furious region is not even close, brother. They lost yesterday. This is some bracket crap if you're Ninjas in Pajamas.
Position to make a run at that second spot. Furia pretty much have it locked up. It doesn't really look like anyone can beat this team. So that complexity versus Ninjas in Pajamas.
Did we miss the fact that they lost yesterday?
Semifinal.
I think we did.
Those two teams probably your best 2 shots at making the major alongside Furia. So that's a huge quarterfinal to watch if you're a South American fan.
And we got one more region to talk about here. Sub-Saharan Africa, Gibbs. Come on. And for a region that has generally been dominated by one name the entire season.
Yeah, 2 Spanish teams coming over. Astronic and Team MOBIL are trying to make some moves. They made it to the grand finals in qualifier 4. Limitless, obviously, that Copenhagen major team, the SSA locals, they fell early last time around, but this time they're making a push, trying to get back to another grand finals. They did lose to Astronic in Swiss 3-2, so it's looking like an expected rematch for a spot in the grand finals. Limitless is trying to hold on to as many points as possible to make it to the World Championship. So that match is going to be absolutely huge between those two.
Okay, so action happening all across the world as teams are trying to punch their tickets to London, folks. Make sure you're catching as much of it as you can, or just tune into the pre-shows. We got you covered. It is a lot of action to try and watch all at the same time. But 10 minutes or so here, a little under 11 before we kick off our matches here in North America. And we like to play games. On the pre-show, we like to approach Rocket League analysis from unique and entertaining perspectives here. And James, you came up with an idea.
Yes.
I think this was inspired by your time over in Europe last week.
Correct. I was on the EU pre-show last week, and we had a fun fantasy league segment. But for North America, I feel like we can amp it up just a bit. Instead of just tracking goals per game, we're going to be doing goals plus assists per games. And also, you may have noticed
they're making a
the
freaking
title of
show
the
in
segment is
season
called
2.
Delta Fantasy. In mathematics, Delta
I'm worried.
means the change. To make our fantasy segment spicy, we're not going to pick the team with the best stats, but predict who will have the biggest change or delta in their stats from the Swiss stage to the playoff stage. And not only will we have to lock in who's going to have the biggest change, but in which direction the player will go. Basically, we're picking who will be the biggest overperformers or the biggest underperformers. And the analyst who accurately predicts the largest delta will be the fantasy winner.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
This is weird.
I think I got it, Gibbs.
Okay.
This is complicated.
We have snake drafted this.
Yes. So.
Yes. You're driving 2 players.
Yes. So we did a random order, and I did the random, so I'm picking first. So that's just how it works. So I had first pick and last pick.
Wait a minute.
But we're gonna show our whole team. Don't worry about Jorby. Don't question things. All right. You're new here, Jorby. Okay. Don't question.
You're new here.
So I picked my team first. So we're gonna go with Justin and Hoxer for 2 different reasons. Justin will underperform.
Oh, you're a hater, huh?
Well,
ever
he was
since NRG, ever since NRG, just a hater. Anyone who touches NRG gives will hate for your whole career.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, sorry.
Okay.
It's not 2019 anymore.
Hoxer overperforming is a hell of a call, especially for today.
Which is fantastic, but you're going up against the #1 defense in the world in G2 in the playoffs. I don't expect them to win that match. I don't expect them to score maybe more than 2 goals as a team in that match. So I have Justin as an underperformer. And then Hoxer on Space Station didn't have the greatest thing. Like, he doesn't really go on the offensive side that often, but they're playing Dignitas. Space Station could honestly win this entire tournament, but against Dignitas,
That's bold. It's too early to say that. We have to actually win a series against a meaningful team before we start saying we can win an event.
So I'm going to say he's going to overperform there.
Okay. Which one was your, since you got first pick and last pick, which was your first pick?
Justin was my first pick because I was just going to pick whoever's playing against G2 and just say they're going to underperform. So that's how I...
Hater energy, man.
Okay, and naturally, because Gibbs was running this and we're such good friends, I had second pick. So
I'm seeing a lot of collusion in this random
Wait, Punk,
right now.
It was
we missed the memo Gibbs sent.
It was random.
Yeah.
Beast mode overperforming, Arsenal underperforming. Also not bad shouts.
All right. Who you got?
But for
Beast
my
mode
first
and
pick,
Arsenal?
yes, I picked Beast mode because a measly 1.29 goals
Measly.
and assists per game. Beast mode, obviously one of the most offensively potent players in North America, and I think they're going to have a favorable first-round matchup against Shopify Rebellion. So I expect him to put up way better numbers. So I have him overperforming based on what he did on Swiss. And then for me, Arsenal peaked yesterday. It's a little bit personal. This might be an emotional. He flip reset double tap on NRG.
Wave Punk is dying.
He's been going on about this.
Don't you want him to do
very
well?
upset.
Don't you want him to do well to prove that NRG lost to a good team? Not that they
No.
Our season is over. It doesn't matter anymore. So I want them to go into the dirt, and they're playing
Jeez.
has beaten NRG 12 freaking times in a row. I'm willing the misery on Arsenal. He will underperform.
Oh my gosh.
Scored that goal, and
Absolute
Garrett
hater
said,
energy.
Gibbs said Arsenal might have just ended Garrett G's career, which is terrifying to think about. But I don't think Garrett's going to let that one happen. Now, it's not just the 4 of us here on the desk. We also have our 2 commentators who are doing the beginning of the show here, Lemon and Daz, who are going to be making some teams here as well. Dazrin, who'd you pick?
Well. I mean, it's an obvious listen. I'm the 3rd spot.
He chose to overperform both of them? No way.
Let's take a look at those numbers. 1.53.
That's high.
For who?
Both? That's solid, dude.
Have you lost your marbles, Jordan? Listen, I'm expecting a 2. I'm expecting a 2 out of every single one. Listen.
Wait, they're playing OG as well. Like, honestly, upset potential.
But we could definitely play better. I'm expecting better today and tomorrow. Give me plus on FK, plus on Jack. It's that simple.
That is wild. Oh, it counts for tomorrow, too. That's wild.
For keeping the lights on.
Thanks for shouting out the sponsors.
Lemon, who you got?
I was literally thinking that of like we've just
Thanks for shouting out the sponsors.
Shout out to Daz. Get your bag here.
You cannot seriously say you think LJ's gonna overperform 1.92.
LJ, top player yesterday. If you thought those Daz numbers were high, guess
If he
what?
does
LJ,
that,
he
that'd
can
be an
do
insane
more.
call.
Yeah,
I don't even care about the
said
delta. Like, if he actually overperforms that, that'd be impressive. Calm's not a bad shot here either.
What about second hat trick, okay? Double hat trick. Calm, the more he yaps, every time he stands up, every time they
I have learned from League of Legends that yapping does make you a better player.
He doesn't get more
Especially when it comes to North
He doesn't get
American
better at the
players.
game, which is close enough, so I think Calm will do good today.
All right.
Okay. I like it. I appreciate the Lord of the Rings reference as well. Good luck on the cast today, guys. You guys out there on the pitch. Jorby, let's come back to you. Who you got?
So I went with JNAPS overperforming and Chicago underperforming.
That's actually a fair
JNAPS
shout.
at 1.1.
Not to like hate on Chicago, but he had a hell of a day yesterday. I would not be surprised to predict him to not be exceptional today. Or the rest of the weekend. I mean, I think he could, but it's like statistically it makes sense to make this prediction.
1.75. Chicago's usually not lighting up the scoreboard. He averaged 1.17 goals per game yesterday. And
That was insane. Chicago had a hell of a performance
There's no
yesterday.
way that he has a 1.05 again. And I agree with you, which is why I also think Chicago, he's going to lose some of that to his teammates in their semifinal or in their quarterfinal, against Dignitas.
Guys, how did you? I got to go basically last year. None of you picked
Two-piece?
That's true. Two-piece.
I'm sorry, Gibbs had first pick, and he saw Justin underperforming. That's a hater pick, man. No, two-piece is right there. No offense to the kid, but like, if he's facing G2 and he got 2.05.
average, and he's gonna face
Wavepunk got the most value pick here.
Piece on that one. And Chronic, man, remember the way he peaked on Friday last week? I think he's gonna do that same thing today.
Chronic was MVP of the tournament last week, and people are still saying he's a weak link.
It'll be exciting. We'll keep you guys
It's
updated
ridiculous.
on how that one goes. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that segment here, folks. Also, just a reminder, we're doing a prediction contest here. Gibbs somehow has 8 points when there was only 7 matches.
Herc is losing to the coin. No.
Quickly, 1 point per match.
That's tragic.
You get 2 points for tournament winner, so that's why 8 is a perfect
I think
score.
T-Bates
look
just
at my
isn't
name
on
and
this
you'll
week.
know
I know
what
he's
the
finishing
score is
law
at the
school.
end of this
Gonna
entire
miss him.
weekend as well. So
Sometimes it's hard to work with this person.
Yeah. Hey, James, I thought we were good friends. I'm going to make you last pick next time. Anyway, go ahead, Wave. Move on.
Where's T-Bates? Okay, sorry.
Bates has like 5, I think.
He's
right
on the
now.
next page.
He thought G2 was gonna win. That's the real hard one there, folks. 3 minutes to kick off. We gotta keep it moving here. 20 points going to the winner tomorrow. But most importantly, our teams are playing for 4 points here, trying to go from 5th to 8th to 3rd to 4th. You'll earn $3,000 and 4 season points with a win in this bracket here. These 4 matches coming at you. All of them going to be exciting. Each one of them, we've talked about why they're an exciting moment. We'll talk about each of them as we get into each match as well. We'll end the day with OG versus GENG. We'll see G2 take upon Shopify right before that. After this match, we'll have Cloud9 taking on M80. But to kick things off, a Battle of the Yellow, a storied match we've seen many times in North
We're
America,
gold, by the way.
oftentimes
That's
with
being
tiebreaker
petty.
implications.
Whatever.
This time, it's just to make top 4. Dignitas versus Spacestation. Gibbs, where you want to start?
I think we have to talk about Space Station, how dominant they have been outside of when they play Gen G and G2. They've played...
Quote me on this. EU is
17
garbage.
times, have lost only once, and that was to OG back in qualifier number 3. Space Station is the 3rd best team in North
We might be
America.
the only team left to never have lost to a team outside of a LAN team.
When they don't have to play a Gen G or G2, and now in qualifier 5 as well, they get a Dignitas squad that just barely scraped in Jordan.
Are we genuine? I think we might be the only team. The only teams I could think of are maybe Elevate and Gladiators.
He's going to tank today.
But technically, Elevate has lost to Gladiators. It's just a matter of have Gladiators lost to someone other than Elevate.
He's gonna blow Space Station
I
because he
picked
has
him to
Gyro.
underperform. I've got to hope. But honestly, though, in this match,
Oh, he's got the
I look at
face
this
chair
match,
still.
teams have
Respect,
very
honestly.
similar play styles. You have the Stizzy versus LJ matchup. And then I think
That's
Chicago,
Stizzy?
to me, is one of those players on Space Station who is very similar to Gyro, who has the mechanics, who can make those plays. And also there's a physical aspect.
I don't know if I've ever
as well
seen what
to
Stizzy looks
Arsenal's
like, to
game
be honest.
That Chicago, I think, also has. Hawkser, a big-time passer, but both of these teams, very similar play style to where I think you'll see these 2 heavyweights, see how much space they are going to get and how much space their teammates are going to be able to get them. Stizzy versus LJ showdown.
Violent Panda, who has been coaching this Dignitas team this season, his biggest task has been discipline on the field, on defense. Dignitas, with Stizzy, have a high-powered offense, and they can truly be an aggressive team. They can take on a lot of teams when they play consistently. But when the discipline breaks down, that's where things get really rough. So I'm keeping a close eye on Stizzy in this match. He's their greatest offensive asset and sometimes their greatest defensive weakness. To me, it will center around him to have success against Spacestation.
Hashtag DIGNITAS.
Don't curse us.
SSG.
Okay.
Let us know who you think's gonna win. We got all.
Listen.
Jorby.
War flashbacks.
On a team stream. There's like, I feel like there's just like one job. Okay, it's just one
War flashbacks to winter. Don't make it happen, please.
I don't understand. How are you not?
Actually, no, the players are the same now.
Space Station are the third best team in North America, and
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Thank you.
Wait, it's okay. I know that Dazarin has scarred us with his inability.
We're not all built like Daz out here.
Yeah.
We got some frauds out here, folks. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get into the games. It's time to
All right.
kick things off for the quarterfinals.
Let's just take care of business. 4-0, please.
It's been big and fierce in the past. Both these teams, so much to prove in this matchup. Get up and get loud. It's game day. Dignitas versus Space Station.
Dignitas, welcome back to playoffs. We haven't seen you since the first qualifier of the split. Gyro's back, but how long will this team stay in the playoffs, facing the undefeated juggernauts of Swiss of Space Station Gaming?
SSG back here in playoffs.
Okay, good kickoff to start.
See if they can yet again
Chicago
reach
can't
the
beat
top
the other
four,
one, but
give
it's the
themselves a
Hawkster.
shot
He'll
at
wait.
GENG to again prove to themselves and prove to the world that they are
Uncontesting
consistently
Arsenal.
top 3 in North America and maybe even further. It's gonna be a big
I'm gonna try to like really analyze this series. I
I know,
think,
and we got-
see
we
how we
gotta
play,
throw
see
a
how
cookie to
Dignitas plays.
Dignitas.
It's a good
Seems like
bump.
Jorby didn't wanna do
Stizzy
that.
looking to get another touch. He'll get cut off by
I
LJ.
think it'll be a
Oh,
sweep.
I'm surprised he didn't go for that
He's not loyal.
boost.
This
He
is-
wasn't hitting that challenge. Good
Could be an upset,
save by
'cause look at
Chicago.
Dignitas with that
He's
early
gonna get back
push.
to this.
Tucking at the
Arsenal didn't
post,
have
though,
boost.
is Chicago with the
Chicago's
save,
got
goes
some.
up
He's
the
looking for
sidewall.
LJ. He'll
He's
shoot.
gonna
Saved.
lead to
Okay.
LJ with the shot, but a great read.
Hawkster can't go 'cause he's got no
Save that
boost.
away.
I'm just gonna get a touch, which is important.
Here, especially looking at both of these teams. They've been playing really
Chicago
solid
does not get that
Both of
boost.
them,
We're
though,
full on
have
boost,
had
so
a
we
bit
can
of a struggle.
put a
Both
lot of
five
pressure on
against
here.
TSM
I'm surprised that
yesterday,
was not a
but
better
SSG
touch
definitely the better
for
of
someone.
the two. Again, that 3-0
Okay,
in
pass up
Swiss
to
is
LJ.
always really
Looking
nice
for the
to see.
backboard.
Got
Double
Chicago
touch.
lined up, bumps
Saved by
LJ, gets
Gyro.
the
Okay.
double, but Gyro, even though
Putting
he's
a lot of
getting bumped
pressure
by
on.
Gyro,
Dignitas
able
need
to
to get out of their
recover
half,
this
but they're
time.
not really able to. We got the
Great
midfield
stop.
unlocked. Good demo by Chicago.
Gyro's just gonna get
Hawkster
demoed,
keeps
so
it,
SSG
but
are gonna steal
forces
back
something out of
possession as
Arsenal.
LJ patrols
And
in
someone's
that
got to
midfield.
challenge us if we want to
Hawkster
keep
going
it.
and chase
Eventually,
around.
LJ will
Two
get it,
behind him,
but
not
Stizzy's
easy to
there.
do. LJ just wants to slow down the play. Stizzy can set up in the corner, and LJ got his
Okay, you're saying
so,
Dignitas to be an
SSG
absolute
might
hater.
be stuck
No.
here as Gyro,
That's
for some
too many
reason, breaks down
flashbacks to
0.
winter of last year. It's not happening again.
Head first
I don't see
into
Andy on the
Hawkster.
pitch, so I ain't worried.
Defenses have held strong.
Yeah, I mean, now you're starting to see Dignitas even kind
Okay,
of turn
Dignitas
things
is
around. They're getting
on
a bit of a
offense now.
foothold
That's
here
not a
on
good
the
touch.
attack. Not the best touch there, so Stizzy's gonna have
Stizzy's
to
solo.
trying to get bumps off
Yeah,
the
he's just
wall,
gonna get
and
50.
off-ball's gonna play a big factor into this game. We've already seen
We do a little
Chicago
bit of
for a couple
trolling.
months get the demo out, and we're starting to see Arsenal try to do it on the Dignitas
Do a little
side.
bit of reopening of
And it's just about
wounds.
comfortability. I remember Chicago
Oh,
talked
shot.
about his comfortability on Space Station Gaming was really
Shot
good.
from LJ. Nice.
got the shot. Dignitas awkward on
Okay, I kind of looked away. I'm not really sure. Okay, oh, it was Hawkster who shot that. I thought it was Chicago.
I was cooking with the
And then LJ.
Oh,
All right, solid.
placement on the left too, seeing the flip on the right
I mean,
side from
yeah.
the defender, it was
I'm
about
so
time.
curious, like,
And all SSG know, they're not
when
a
all is said
perfect
and done,
team, but
Space Station might be the
still,
only
eliminating
team.
those
I don't want to
kind
jinx
of
this.
weird games that they would
Space
lose
Station
against
might be the
teams,
only
that's
team
the
at the end of the
series we were
season
worried
to
about
not
against
lose to any
SSG,
non-LAN
but
teams.
they're not
I'm trying to think about it, and with
for a
G2's
reason.
loss to
They're
M80
not
yesterday, if
for
M80 doesn't make
Dignitas,
LAN,
the defense is held
then
up for now.
okay, that's a
Here's
goal.
response from Stizzy
But
with an open net.
Okay, credit
right now,
for the
SSG is the
demo
only team out of North America
against
and
Gyro,
Europe
picking up
to
that
not
demo.
lose
Arsenal,
to a
great
non-LAN
double.
team.
He didn't need to get the double. It was an open net. Stizzy was going to get there regardless. But
If
I think
OG
that
makes
was
Worlds, it's also a
pristine to set him up.
very good
Able to
argument
tap in
for
first goal for Dignitas.
SSG as well.
They got a ball game halfway through.
Just because then it'll be
Stizzy was
they've
the
only
talk
lost
of
to
the
World
town
Championship
after
teams.
Swiss yesterday.
Oh my
Some
gosh.
mechanic-
Okay,
Arsenal
I don't know what we're
out of
doing anymore.
nowhere, new
Let's stop
look.
trolling.
In and off the field, it works out for Dig.
Yeah, there's a demo on the play.
Hawk?
Arsenal tries to boom that across. It hits the ceiling.
First killer?
You see Chicago trying to dive in there, but good positioning from Arsenal.
Yeah, I
Taking
will.
their time to-
That's why I'm not saying anything like on Twitter or anything. I don't want anyone to bookmark that crap.
That clear across the field, not necessarily the smartest thing to do in that situation.
Dignitas right off the kickoff, not even letting SSG reset. And that's going to be the biggest thing to watch out for is how you reset, how you maintain structure. Not able to get across.
What are we doing? A little bit of trolling.
Teams have been trying to peel SSG apart. Think about that LG series where they went for like double-digit demos.
That's
just
going to be saved. Someone got demoed? Okay, Arsenal got demoed.
Well, they're the ones getting demoed. They're the
can we
ones that
beat
are being
Gyro?
set back.
Yep.
That gives space and time for LG getting past one defender.
Not going to be much. Okay, Chicago's first to this.
SSG still play with possession too. Couple of resets.
Oh, we should not have jumped for that, LJ. Can the Hawkser get up for this? No, he can't.
Their backs against the wall, but a great touch from the defense.
No. Quote me on this. EU is garbage. EU is garbage. I don't know if you watch League of Legends, but we learned earlier this morning exactly the state of Europe.
Gyro's going to be a great factor in doing that, but he's also been getting contact here with
Come on.
a lot of bumps, which again,
oh, that's not a good spot.
SSG to hit him at the right time, and it completely shuts down
I don't. LJ. Oh, he had no boost. Okay, what are we doing?
Arsenal, what a shot!
Bro, I am not champ 2. I am worse than that.
Saved by LJ, but Hawkser, he went for the corner boost and got stuck on the wall or something, and Arsenal's just been quicker to the punch. This is not the first time Arsenal's beaten the defenders to the ball and scored. That's his second goal. And DIGNITAS have a very solid lead, and we were wondering how the tone was going to be set in this game 1.
I mean, I didn't watch League until my roommate got me into it in 2020, so actually I didn't play League until then either. I don't play League anymore, but I've still kept up with North America just because I like subjecting myself to pain. What's the scoop? North America is crap, so is Europe, but everyone always thinks North America is worse, and we had a best of 5 in between North America's 1 seed and Europe's 5 seed. Everyone before the series was just being like, oh, please don't get 3-0'd, please don't let it be a sweep, don't let it be embarrassing, and NA1 won 3-1. So we're really happy, even though we don't think that our 1 seed could beat their 1 seed. We're happy that we win at all, and it's. Quote me on this. Is that it? No.
He knocks him off, and it almost lands in his own net. But LJ against Gyro, a lot of boost to work with. But
I don't know.
On the midfield.
Oh, we're missing that.
Easier, make those connections happen, especially for LJ. Wants to
oh,
make the
please.
Happen at the
oh,
front.
Hawks are fake?
Chicago's overwhelmed. All of Dignitas' defenders. There's so many layers to it that SSG haven't been able to.
No, this is like if. Because our NA1 seed isn't the strongest NA1 seed, so it's not like it's a G2. I think it'd be like if Spacestation Spring took down BDS in Boston. Yeah, no. We didn't want that game. It's a warm-up game. I don't know. I don't get worried until I see us start to lose. Just turn the mic light on.
Every time SSG was trying to get on the ball, he was always there making just strong plays. It was as if he owned the midfield in that aspect.
That's actually true. The amount of times that I've watched Spacestation take game 1 in a best of 7 and proceed to lose the next 4.
Took a couple of demos, but he was able to recover well, and he always was able to find either Stizzy or Arsenal in transition. But I got to give a lot of credit in the Mobile High Performance replay to Arsenal here, because again, he was at the right place at the right time so many times for Dignitas.
And what a journey like Dignitas have been on, and I said it in the intro, but Dignitas hasn't been to a playoff since the first qualifier where they were top 4. And
I don't want to see. Wait. No, Stacey's already a known quantity. Stacey can't have a coming out series where he shows everyone why he's good. That can't happen. That's happened so many times with players against Space Station.
This level against a team as fearsome as SSG.
Yeah, I mean,
Beast mode,
no exaggeration
making a name for himself against us. First Killer had a series where he made himself known against us. Although First Killer was always known, but it was like no one knew exactly how good Beast mode could be until certain Swiss series.
He was a big part of that clutch reverse sweep.
Evo's first top 4 was against us.
That was really cool to see
Okay,
out of him.
we're out for this, right?
Okay,
LJS.
Pull through in these stressful moments. It is an early offense for
Hoxer.
SSG. Stizzy cleared to the midfield. Hoxer knows how to step up. And Gibbs talked about on the desk, he's not always
Dang, that's a
involved on
good
that
clear.
front end of offense.
No, don't let Arsenal style on you.
You may see Hoxer pull off
No,
some
it's not
magic.
in, right? Okay,
Even
good.
he had a close goal line,
There will be no
shot
stizzing
there in
today.
game one, as SSG still figure out how to get
Hopefully
out
my
of
fantasy team is good enough already, because I want no stizzing.
Making it hard for them to break out into the midfield. Hoxer low boost here.
Or we could have one of those games where we go up 3-1 and then we drop game 5 and just concede 5 goals so Stizzy can get a bunch of goals per game. That I'm okay with, as long as we win the game 6.
It allows his team to get some time in. Hoxer's now trying to disrupt the defense by going for some bumps. And even in a dire situation, just him staying on top of the ball makes it so hard for Dignitas to move.
We can't really break this Dig defense
LJ
down
will
right
get
now.
there first, and Dignitas will still test the waters. Even just get this ball away from LJ, because he's just
That's an opportunity though.
serious guy on
He's
the
got no
field.
boost.
Time and space,
There we go.
and that is why you set him up for success. LJ won't miss those.
LJ, this is great.
Doesn't matter how much boost he's got.
He can't find any. He's in the midfield with 0. Still calls for the pass. Hoxer sees him, and he has to hit the pass perfectly. Nails the pass to LJ, and LJ nails the shot. Good on him to be able to make the defense.
I mean, we got the first goal last game, so.
And then he utilized it well to make the
Okay,
goal.
LJ
Even
demo
the
gyro.
too, just to get Dig not going crazy off the kickoff, because they had an early score that way. Look at Arsenal, just quick 50 in front of the net. And SSG uncomfortable at that moment.
I am full of insight. Fake.
And LJ, this touch, or maybe a fake. Either way, 2 defenders in net for Dignitas. As they wait to see how SSG.
Chicago's up for this.
Gyro,
Double commit?
boost will
No
still
way.
make the
LJ
magic
does get this.
happen.
Okay.
And LJ, stay safe.
They stay safe.
Oh, that's not
I'm
great.
Watching him and the way he's been moving upfield now is he kind of likes being behind the defense there. He was looking for a bump just in that last play on Arsenal. Couldn't make contact, but Arsenal still will get demoed by Hoxer. But he's not trying to take the
Challenging
ball
fast.
and make the solo plays. He's trying to create an opportunity. And a lot of people, when they see LJ on the field, you think, okay, this
LJ, he's got no boost. Oh, but he's already up. Okay. That was a shot?
Stizzy had to stretch for that save.
I like it, Hoxer. I like the delay.
Keeping an eye out to see if they can get these passes
Pretty
to
common
LJ
Hoxer move,
and set
but
him up for an
almost actually
opportunity.
worked again.
Good control for Hoxer, too.
I feel like Hoxer
Center
jumps.
that ball. But now the
Whew!
attack, Gyro and Stizzy collide with the midfield.
I don't like this.
slowing
Okay, we're
it
good.
Down. Arsenal's shot won't be for free.
Get some boost.
Everyone from SSG are keeping their eyes on Arsenal. And when he can
Oh,
pop out
fake?
of
Oh,
nowhere-
LJ.
Now LJ leaving that challenge. Stizzy just gets the lob.
Good save, Hawk. Huge move.
Gets there in time.
And he's still there.
Thought Arsenal was gonna be able to get the bump.
Someone tell
Either
Hoxer
way,
that Stizzy's
Gyro
from South
still
America,
looking through the
please.
right side. He gets through one defender.
He might not know.
Just gets it on Chicago's hood. And Dig
Tell him he
can
speaks the
shut
same
off.
language as a lot of South Americans. Not Brazil, which might hurt, because he's also good primarily against Brazil. But, or at least Furia.
But now they're back on that defensive end. Dignitas have been trying to control the pace really well.
Oh, I thought LJ might get a weird piece of that after the flip.
Trying to find LJ again can't make contact. This time Chicago a little too far forward. Doesn't know how much boost Stizzy has, so he's just waiting for his right moment to strike. Meanwhile, Dignitas,
50.
at some point, they're going to have to start to force the issue. They
Okay.
haven't been able
No,
to
he's
get
got no
on the
boost
board.
and Stizzy's
They've got
beating him.
6 shots this game, but none
Hoxer's
of them have been
retreating.
too dangerous or threatening. SSG has done a good job of mitigating the pace ever since they scored the first goal.
Yeah, that's a
Stizzy
demo.
boost and the demo
Please win this, LJ.
because
That's not a
Arsenal
win,
was trying to dodge
or not
Hoxer at
enough
the
of a
same
win.
time, so Dignitas were building up towards something
Stizzy?
special, but SSG have already made
Hoxer, no boost. Okay.
to know what to be aware of where.
We got to get that corner. Oh, we didn't want LJ to get that corner, though, to be honest.
Crosses in front of the net. Gyro against LJ. Last
Force a
53
good 50,
seconds.
or okay.
Dignitas. This could be a good opportunity to harass them as Arsenal has Chicago and
LJ.
the other locked up.
Keep
But LJ's
control,
now
keep
trying to
control.
chase this away against 2 of Dignitas.
Good.
Hoxer and
Great clear. That
Chicago
might just be in.
nets, but
No,
that is a
Arsenal's
great
got it.
win, like you said, and this goes all the way down. Still time for Dignitas to get the equalizer.
Oh, that would have been nuts if Hoxer pulled anything out of that.
It's going to be a 50-50 straight up, but Chicago just clean wins it, which again gives
Surprised he
SSG
still had his
so
boost.
much space
Ooh,
in
that's
that
not great.
area. That's a big demo, though. Arsenal looking for a bomb, and he got it. He also got a piece of the ball.
Why did we throw it middle here?
What a late play here. They make it work.
Oh,
Man,
come on.
James is going to be pissed if he's watching this game. Underperforming.
I kind of just wish LJ had challenged that.
This guy is on fire. He was clutch at the end of the reverse sweep. How about the beginning when it matters too? Now Stizzy
Good cut. All right, come on, LJ. Time and space. Gyro off the ceiling. Just one to beat.
Trying to challenge LJ low on boost. Now we could just head into overtime in a second. Boxer won't even let Gyro get a hand.
Jeez. Get a touch. Thank you. Keep going, Chalk.
Almost capitalized on by Arsenal.
Oh!
Now LJ and
oh!
versus 2 in the net. Great touch by Gyro. We go to OT game 2.
SSG have to be careful. We've been seeing them take the
No way! We take those.
They don't have to be careful at all. They just roll it in. How does this work?
Kickoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the SSG kickoff. But it's not a nightmare.
I want to say I've seen like fake kickoffs out of Dignitas, but I just wouldn't expect it in OT, and I wouldn't.
A win is a win. Unless it was almost a win. No, wait!
Entertaining. That is entertaining.
A win is a win. Unless it should have been a win for the team you're cheering for. Then it's a loss for the team that actually won and a win for you.
I think Arsenal's car had messed up there towards the end of it. And yeah, LJ just ends up being able to roll one in.
Like if you lose a close game or you like throw a 4-1 lead, that should have been a win for you. So that you can count that as a win. But if you win, even if you like made a 4-goal comeback, it's still a win, it's a win.
SSG just tried to get up front. They tried to see if they could take DIGNITAS in the counterattack in passing transition. Didn't really work out as well.
I've been practicing my coping considering I have to watch International League of Legends. So.
SSG really uncomfortable, and it seemed like they had what it took to take that game.
Does he mute his mic when he does that?
That's
insane, dude.
Setting in for sure, but they got to pick it back up. It's a tied-up series.
Just got to internalize that. There we go. Locked back in for game.
I mean, can you hear him mute that? Probably not, considering it's like a mic mute instead of like muting through Discord.
The top goal scorer of Dignitas yesterday. Young blood to watch out for.
What happens on LAN when you can't just tap your mic and mute? Desk slam.
This close to, oh, it's actually 1-1. Sorry. The series is 1-1.
Oh, see, this is how you actually fake a kickoff, by the way.
Like, that is tough to do.
Oh my gosh, I did not think we were going to get a shot there. No, Stiz is not going to Stiz today. No stizzing. LJ reset? Yeah, Stiz has got that. Bump's not coming through. Bump him, bump him. Good move, Kaga. Come on, LJ.
Oh, man, Dignitas can't hold this ball without getting bumped off of
This is going to be a tough save. Yeah. We left Hoxer so screwed here by Kago going for that. It's impressive he actually almost makes this save.
Does he want to turn, guard the left? No, he's going to play close there, but by the time he made a decision, Stizzy was slowly creeping, knew to play the low 50, and force the ball in.
That's maybe all Dignitas needed was an advantage. Less of a 3v3 and create these 1v1 scenarios.
LJ demo. Ah, he can't beat him.
Pulled it off.
Okay, Gyro's going for the flip reset catch. Kago has no boost. Good save, LJ. Okay, we need boost. Specifically, Kago does. There are no stizzers allowed.
From Dignitas. Arsenal gets bullied out of that midfield. There's LJ. There's that quick counterattack from SSG. Those long passes work
Oh, no. LJ, that's not the read.
All of Dignitas are ready. It's not going to happen yet.
SSG, though, they've been sending a lot of resources forward this game at least because we've seen.
Okay, this is an opportunity for LJ.
And
and shot. That's a follow-up. Thank you. The moment where you can't breathe because you see him miss the first shot and you're wondering if there's going to be a follow-up. Oh, there were so many people ready to follow that up.
Valiant effort. I mean, LJ's just off the
I think anyone could have put that in, to be honest.
Dignitas are not letting him have too much time to do that.
Oh, no. Or I guess so.
The lead back in Dignitas' favor, and it's Dignitas with another quick kickoff goal.
Arsenal just cooked the entire team, man. Wait, why is he the Octane? Now, Plat 3 can't power slide, so I don't think they score there, to be honest. Plus, it's an open net, so. Oh, wait, this is an opportunity. Bump him, bump him, bump him.
Arsenal shaking it up a bit. Boxer can't get the bounce off the corner.
Chicago, is that gonna float in?
The box, Gyro to the side. LJ is ready. Devo in the net. 3-on-2 for SSG.
Nice shot. Almost said it too soon. I saw it hit the crossbar. Was like, not again.
And look at that pressure from Spacestation Gaming. LJ with space, forcing Gyro in a tough spot. He had 0 boost. Couldn't play the 50 well.
Didn't even hit the ground. We're good. Crossbar down. Dude, I'm so bad at soccer. I went to kick a soccer ball around yesterday. It had, like, it was the last shot. I maybe take 100, 200 shots. The last shot goes crossbar down. I shoot it from, like, maybe 10 yards away. I'm like, all right, I take that.
Out of nothing. But now the pressure is on SSG.
No, it's not a shot.
Trapped. LJ on the left with boost. Able to backflip, get this away
I was
from
gonna say, LJ's not gonna be first to this, so.
SSG gonna need reinforcements.
Yeah, like the real life sport that they made, taking inspiration from Rocket League.
DIGNITAS always having a darn answer.
Because like I live in America and like that hasn't been a sport here. Rocket League obviously came first in America. So soccer didn't exist before 20. I don't even know if it still does. Didn't exist until 2023. Then apparently some famous dude started playing soccer. I don't even know what he was famous for in the first place, but he started playing soccer and everyone loved it. That's okay. I thought that was it for a second.
But no one's there to be able to make a follow-up, and it'll go the other way, at least until midfield for now. But DIGNITAS, at least when they are in front of offense, they do such a good job of really forcing Spacestation to try to react to chaos.
Although I've seen Verve in this chat, I know he's a Bayern fan. So, so good. LJ's gonna follow it and get a reset. Dang it. Chicago can still get this, right? Good.
To get Chicago out of the way, so this could just trail in, but man, this is a very aggressive.
Oh, I don't like this. Someone's got to thank you, Hoxer. That was a tough one. I had hope when Davies scored it. It would have been so funny to watch Leverkusen win the league and then have 2 other German teams in the UCL final.
Such a good job of slowing Spacestation Gaming down, but they haven't been able to score off of it yet. So all that work has been for naught so far. We're approaching the final minute. It's still anybody's game.
It's that clash of play styles that the desk talked about. 2 aggressive teams, and it may not even be in the demo count. Could just be bumping the player.
I hope we get this 4-1. I hope we just take care of business. If we lose this game, I'm really going to start getting war flashbacks to that quarterfinal against Dig in the winter of last year. Thanks for tuning in, though.
They got this orange half in their hands. Now Gyro stepping up, Arsenal to his side. This could come out to Stizzy. Chicago doesn't have the follow-up touch, so the 50.
Oxford's gonna fit. Oh, he's actually hitting the ball.
A lot of boost, but he'll try to help SSG get an offense going.
Chicago's got a lot of space.
But now you see Chicago on top of the ball, trying to set up Hoxer. Double command on the side of DIGNITAS, and now they're a little low boost. Gyro's the only one who's
okay, LJ is beats.
That second touch was big because it gets past LJ, who could have.
LJ has boost, right? Or someone's faking. Shot. Come on, come on. Okay, we're not winning it over. We gotta go to OT, I guess.
Clutch defense from DIGNITAS to save it. Watch the kickoff.
Oh no.
Now we can talk.
No, we can't.
Just out with the gloves. Almost knocked out SSG cold to open up that net.
Oh, Hoxer backflipped.
Are crazy to watch, especially.
Come on, LJ.
I think SSG have to be more aware of that against DIGNITAS, and so they have.
Right, DIGNITAS definitely cleaned up their
okay, that's
whoa. Sure. But SSG, they did end up letting one go this game.
That is true. OT kickoff worked out for them. That's what happens, I guess, when DIGNITAS touches.
Oh my gosh, oh, Hoxer almost on goal it too. That's off. That's off. That's off.
DIGNITAS, you gotta execute eventually, right? But LJ knows he has to take that ball.
Guys, please.
Spread across the field. Arsenal and Stizzy. LJ, early challenge.
Double commit-ish.
Up and to the corner bounce it goes, but no one there to capitalize. As Chicago leaves it to LJ, well, at least keep it to the side. He knows Gyro's in his shadow. And 1 minute
died?
goes by, and there's just blood on the floor.
LJ died.
Left and right. It's an all-out war.
Gyro, tried to see if he could get a flipper set. Good on Chicago to cut that out.
Oh, LJ space.
Space in the midfield. He goes up.
Oh!
Arsenal, he gets past Arsenal.
I don't know why I'm
Stizzy
frame
has
dropping a
goal
decent
line
amount.
save and has to stop Hoxer. Spacestation gaming in a good spot.
After this game, I'll try to close out some other tabs that I don't need.
Have been able to make solid stops left and right. SSG's been able to do
I can close out this tab actually.
Such an explosive start here offensively on both sides, but now it's been a bit of a deadlock. LJ trying to get the dunk to set up SSG, but look, everybody's there on that left side of the field. They lose to 50 and now they have to trail back.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
They're fast, aggressive, and when you think you're safe, you're not, because they're shoving.
Good 50.
Now Chicago, above Arsenal, but at least Gyro in the net will catch it. Dignitas defensive layers, something to worry about if you're SSG.
Okay.
LJ needs some help, so Hoxer will take it up high.
Okay, that's a double commit.
But Stizzy in the midfield, he readjusts.
Oh, LJ shot! Pass! Let's go! Huge move. Come on. How does it? Okay, LJ's just chasing and then. Yep. Great awareness to actually clean that up. I don't think Dig calls a timeout here.
Oh, these small moments of excellence to propel SSG up by 1. It wasn't like, for example, the long pass.
Dude, Kago is still putting up numbers, man.
That game to help SSG win. That amazing play we just saw in OT to help them win it here by 1. This has been such a close game, and we love to see that whatever happens, that we're seeing signs of Dignitas' peak and maybe the potential to go even higher than that.
Yeah, Dignitas are playing really up to the level of Spacestation.
How do we get our second? Oh, wow, all the goals were so early this game.
Really have to work to get a lot of their goals in. Especially we talk about this one here.
Oh yeah, Kago's been putting up an insane performance. What was it? There was one game against LG. He put up like 4 goals himself. I think he had 6 goals that season or that series. I mean, he's been insane.
Who understands you don't need to be on the ball to make an impact. So for LJ,
he's never gonna get the credit for it. Like, it's always LJ because LJ does have the mechanics, but like Chicago has been honestly our best player by a solid margin this weekend.
Here we go.
Oh. Okay, kickoffs always make my heart skip a beat. Okay, I didn't pass geometry, so the angles, you know, the post got him though. That's what matters. Dignitas owe them a back, but we get to start off, like you said, with SSG up in the
That's
series,
not great. Hoxer got that.
Hoped,
okay, Hoxer literally 50 that.
Maybe people were way hyped up on SSG thinking this was going to be a sweep, but Dignitas have showed up in the biggest of ways, and it's not fence.
The no timeout could be a terrible decision for Dignitas. Because if they lose this, it's very difficult to come back from a 3-1. Come on!
And SSG want to capitalize if they can.
Go for the ball.
They're trying to. Dignitas have been turning up the speed.
Hoxer's not winning that.
In the start of this game, winning with some quality challenges. Gyro
woo! Guys, okay, we got to get out of the orange half. Wait, why are we orange over Dig? I guess we're just slightly closer shade to orange.
Both teams looking for a way in, and you start to see whether or not. I mean, it feels like for Dignitas, a team that normally, you know,
Kago should be able to find someone in the middle here.
They've been pretty composed over the course of the series.
Absolutely. I mean, Dignitas,
we have had no control of this game. Someone's got to go for this ball instead of letting Stizzy do whatever the heck he wants. Kago, please. Oh my gosh.
Dignitas hunts for their chance, but Arsenal he's got 3 people on him. But Stizzy was still trying to challenge it. Hoxer's playing
okay, Hoxer.
Games, and he knows how to control that ball well.
Can LJ make this read? Oh, almost clips it on the way down too.
Chicago doesn't see an opening that he can help him out with. Hoxer
I don't think LJ can be first to this. He should. Someone should be able to get this.
SSG won't be able to get away with these long passes like they did in
Interesting.
Jeez.
Hoxer did not get that boost.
Really been able to get on the board. No one's been able to get on the board scoring-wise here.
Okay, double tap. We're up for this with no boost. Hoxer is alone again. We'll save it though. Easy. It's clear. Oh, I don't know if I like that from LJ, but he does beat one more. Hawks are getting a lot of touches. Okay. Another opportunity. I don't think this is for Chicago yet. Okay, good. Crucial touch. Never mind.
Oh no, but Hoxer, big time whiff there on the play, and Arsenal will score the open.
I hype up Hoxer a lot.
That's tough.
Not one to step on the offense, but he knew
That's
it was
tough.
An important challenge to go for, and unfortunately just approached it wrong, and there was no backup plan except Hoxer. Hoxer is plan B in those moments. So Dignitas will have a lead, and with how low scoring sometimes this gets, that can be an important goal.
Have we scrimmed New Look Dig? So I know I watched half of the Alpha Cap Quick Chat podcast, whatever it is. Shot! Follow up! Dang it. I watched half of that. Everyone hated Eris, by the way. But Chicago was saying how they haven't really scrimmed TSM. And that's part of why they maybe looked a little shaky. They didn't know how to play against them. And then once they adjusted and figured it out mid-series, they were able to take them down. But I wonder if we scrimmed this New Look Dig. It would surprise me if they haven't. But also, they don't scrim TSM, and TSM made a top 4 run, so who the hell knows?
All over the blue half, but it has not amounted to much despite how hard they try.
Won't be easy for Dignitas. Toxic just has to be careful, and Stizzy against LJ got a little close in that net.
We got a minute 35 to actually make this happen.
Okay, well, it's a good win out of Chicago.
Shot! Let's go, Hoxer!
And he had to place it perfectly. He did. Arsenal was in an awkward spot.
Bang, dude. Top corner.
Slot to the top left.
Holy cow. You know, we always talk about Chicago or LJ, mostly LJ, but Hoxer making up for the goal conceded to Dignitas. We are at a tie game with less than 90 seconds left.
Oh, that's not the angle you want, Hawk.
Let SSG have too much control.
Oh, LJ just drives by the ball.
Second touch, Gyro behind him, trying to pick up that pace.
Okay, thank you, LJ.
Because you know the SSG structure is good. There's always going to be someone in the net usually, unless you have to demo them, and Dignitas want to beat them to the punch. The SSG are a little
Hoxer again? Flip reset?
Hoxer will get away looking for the dribble bump, and at least off the
someone be up to just challenge this.
Won't let it drop.
Or, okay, Hoxer. Dang it, he got blocked. But he's back to it. He's beating one. He's going again. He got beat.
Potentially another overtime, excuse me. But for Dignitas, just making sure in these OT and
that's going to be left for Hoxer. Or Chicago. They're wearing the same car, so I can't do anything. Reset! Oh, he didn't land it.
In tough situations, final 30 seconds to go. Tied up game as
Chicago beating wall. Gyro coming out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, I don't know if I like that touch. I guess it'll work, but
Two demos, baby, being a huge factor. Taking a few seconds to get these touches towards the net, and that 3-on-1 did not work out for SSG. But Stizzy's
can we get a good clear downfield?
He's worked out for them before, hoping to connect on that pass to Gyro. Chicago's moved out of the way.
This will be overtime.
Okay.
This is a close series, but this would be huge. LJ, please. Come on, Chicago. Are you winning this? Kind of.
Still trying to fight. They've got to get this ball away from Spacestation.
LJ didn't make that read the best way.
Now Arsenal and Stizzy communicating well, but Chicago with a win, but this goes to
LJ's going to have this. Or LJ's going to miss it. Can we hit the ball? Hit the ball, hit the ball. Third in a row, yeah.
Playing close enough helps in that moment. Now it's a midfield scramble.
Jeez.
Chicago saves.
Man, he's demoed. He got the corner and demoed.
Now he's demoed. LJ tries to unbury them. Arsenal with the 50,
okay, Chicago's soon going to flick someone.
Big beat by Chicago.
Oh, can he get this? Nope. Bummer.
Not on target.
Needed that double to be on, but still in a good spot. Dignitas now trying to see if they can turn things around on that counter. Good challenge there from Chicago.
Oh, good fake.
Trying to go for the flip. Arsenal was playing his extra touch, but now it's a free ball for Hoxer. Can Oxer get this through to set up LJ? No. Good deny from Gyro. Puts it right where LJ isn't, which forces SSG to go all the way back.
I don't want to take too many risks.
Kago?
Really
Oh, we're not there.
Pushes up. Okay, the shots out of the midfield. Jeez. Dignitas have saved so much after against such a lethal team like SSG. Every OT has.
Oh, is he gonna do that? Oh my gosh! Pulling the reset out of that is insane, by the way. No!
Chicago couldn't do it.
Come on, this is LJ's. This is LJ. Oh wait, there's Hoxer's. Now it's LJ's.
I will test you. If you're gonna clear that on the goal line, I will try to take the shot. There's a strong chance he wins that. And then again, SSG in match point. Dignitas cannot afford to slow things down just yet. They're trying to play things the right time and get that perfect timing to make the challenges out. But you can see Spacestation starting to grow a little impatient. Chance here for
oh my gosh. Huge touch there. Okay, we got to get this. Good move. Arsenal's got full. We're so low. Okay, good force by Hoxer, just making Arsenal use that reset. So he's going to get another reset. He's going to get a third. We have boost for this, right? Good.
Oh, they boom the ball. Everyone's looking up high. You hope for a demo. You
okay.
hope a stizzy goal in this OT. Doesn't work out. And Chicago and friends to get out of this orange half. A little dangerous. Dignitas sensing weakness. Arsenal towards the backboard where two wait for him. And Stizzy just to keep the play going. He's got two defenders
Hoxer
in the corner overwhelming him. And Hoxer's playing deep with the bounce off the corner.
Good read. Good flick. Good flick.
They've won every OT so
Not
far
a good read.
they can play under this level of pressure.
I could never play under this level of pressure, man. I'd be shaking in my boots right now. If I'm either team. All I'd be thinking about are, what are the stakes? What are the stakes? What happens if we win? What happens if we lose? That's a bad demo for us. Oh, that's off. It's off. That's not going to be. I'm having war flashbacks.
Gyro is back in the biggest of ways, and when it mattered the most to tie the series. Holy cow, do we have a quarterfinal on our hands? It took incredible saves.
Same, dude.
Not even the quantity, but it's the quality.
I play a ranked game and it goes to overtime. If it's a pass a 1 minute overtime, I'm like,
1, 2, maybe 3 goal scenarios, but so low scoring out of SSG. Such a difficult team to.
They're playing us so close.
I mean, you gotta give credit to Dignitas still in that midfield. Like, I want to say halfway through this 3.5-minute mark, they end up just completely keeping Space Station Gaming in their own half. There's some quality clears, but it's always to somebody from Dignitas who's continuing to keep the ball in, continuing to force Space Station to make clears, and they never really got out to make any good shot opportunities. They finally had a good breakaway, and
if Chicago saves that, it's insane.
Get the Inkthing network, then Dignitas turn it around, and you can see Stizzy just feeling alive there. Huge game win for Dignitas in that OT.
When you let energy fuel you like that, it makes you a different player. You play at level.
Also, Cap, I think I'm genuinely cheering for Gen G later today. Even though I want to see OG do well and make worlds, I think it's just so much better for Gen G to win, just for my own sanity, because then the third spot is a little more secured. What else?
This is going
like, I'd rather not have to face OG, because if we lose to OG in that matchup, all of a sudden we're tied with them on points, and I don't want that. Gen G mentioned.
I believe Arsenal had said it. Yesterday's word of the day was resilience. And
I mean,
they're still even showing that to today. Big demo on the play there to slow things down. SSG have fought.
I'm surprised there's been no timeouts yet, but we're about to see the longest 3 games.
This consistency throughout the entirety of the series, but no one has definitively taken control yet, and it goes to show you just how well both these teams are giving it their all.
Just LJ's doing the most. He's the one dribbling across the field, trying to change up the pace, do these change-ups to slow down
Oxer makes the read for now.
Kago,
nice. Can we get another read?
And still, SSG haven't had the
Shot! Come on, guys, please.
This time, it's not in the net.
It's a good
Chicago return. Thank you.
Leapfrog.
Oh my god, the panic, dude, the panic.
Turn around there in the situation, rolls it through. Gyro in a tough spot, has to pre-jump it, and he just guesses wrong there. Great read and reaction from Chicago.
We made it work. We made it work.
Good suffocating offense in that moment.
But no, I also want Snowmen to make land, and their best chance of making land is if they make a top 4 and no one else does. So, would need. I mean, M80 or Cloud9 is going to make it, but.
In the heat of the moment, Chicago up towards the ceiling, and Hawkser wants it denied by Dignitas. Arsenal playing deep too for the counterattack, but LJ in the corner has made that difficult. These 50s are killing the ball. And Dignitas.
No, I'm not convinced, man. We've thought M80 would win quarterfinals before.
Yeah, it is. Still 1 goal lead.
They lost to TSM. Remember that. There's a reason TSM have a semifinals appearance. It's also very immovable, like, unstoppable force meets immovable object. Because Percy, yeah, exactly. He's been aped so many times. It's like 13. I think I saw 14 even, but like the stats on that are insane.
SSG trying to play closer to those quick.
But nah, I got Cloud9. Because I do hold the fact that it's tough to beat a team twice in the same tournament. And M80 versus Cloud9 went to 5 earlier with M80 winning. Plus, it would be so M80 to beat the best 2 teams in the world and then lose to Cloud, or not the world. That's the best 2 teams in North America and then lose to Cloud9.
It's been a lot of control for SSG that feel like they're the ones dictating the pace right now. Stizzy just launches it.
Yeah, they have been. And it's just
that's gonna get cut out.
A lot of these midfield cuts, again, finding each other in transition, but also what they're doing off ball, which is everybody is not afraid to go for the bumps. There's a lot of trust in each other to where they can have just 2 people up the field so aggressively. They weren't playing deep third for a while. They are starting to spread it out here a little bit. Chicago's pretty far back. Now he's waiting for a touch before he makes his challenge here in the midfield. But you can see it. They, again, went for that strong.
No way. Okay.
Okay, let's change it up. Play a little bit more spaced out now. See if we can pull.
Hawks are good dunk. Can you get another one? Kind of ish. That's gonna roll in front of net for some reason. Okay, Hawkser, please.
That's why it's taken like these big demos, big bumps.
We're not gonna clear this ball if we're not careful. Okay, thank you.
With the reset, Chicago to the side. Arsenal now still trying to land, so Gyro will step up, make the most out of this.
Good clear. I want more than a 1 goal lead.
Yeah, it's been hard for them to generate anything. They're trying to now.
Dude, I've seen 1 goal leads disappear way too many times in this series for me to be comfortable right now. He's so faking. Oh, please, somebody go for the ball. Somebody hit the ball in the net. I swear we're looking like PSG out here with these crossbars.
And it seems like it's still going to be Spacestation's game, but the way this is such a 1-goal game, Dignitas will have a chance here until the final countdown.
No. Thank you, dude. Oh my gosh, this is why we can't be comfortable with a 1-goal lead. LJ got that boost. Did he die? Yeah, he did. Hawkser's got it. Good clear, good clear. This is a big clear. And now someone can follow this up and at least force a 50. Which goes a long way away. Big beat there. These are some crucial moves.
But every second that SSG shave off is more chances for
them
to win this game 5.
Oh, that's open. That's off though. Okay. Just kill them all. Don't overcommit. Nothing funky. Nothing funky. Oh no, it didn't hit the ground soon enough. Good.
Spacestation Gaming put the series on match point. They hold on.
Hey, that just means we're running a 3v4.
Is the key word there. Yeah, 6 shots out of Dignitas. It didn't feel as
Timeout dig. If they don't take it, I'll be shocked.
From the previous game. But look at the scores across the board. Dignitas a bit sleepy in that game. Just not able to get past SSG and to look comfortable on an offense, to look scary.
Yeah, I mean, 100 points out of Arsenal there. They had only 2 shots for majority of the game. They start to surge a little bit later when they really realize the urgency of the situation. Again, no timeout though.
I tried to Shazam the like song that they always play. Not this one. They always play another song that's kind of a banger. But we haven't heard about it. There's no way they don't take a timeout, right?
And they're gonna do it all the way down to Champions Field if they get there. Right now,
no timeout. No timeout. I don't think they took it.
Playing just a little bit better, and that's all it's taken from them.
But like, what do you change if you're Dignitas? Like, I don't know if I change anything. I'm playing way up to competition.
We don't have anything to talk about. Let's just keep playing our game. Or is this, we have a lot to talk about and it's not good, but this will start more trouble if we talk about it.
No, it's not that.
The first one. I think again, look, the no timeout here. Just again, I feel like they are just more confident in their play, confident in the fact that if they just have to clean.
If we lose, we better freaking take a timeout, by the way. But let's just not lose on Neo Tokyo.
It's also going to give SSG some confidence.
It can't be a 4-1 like last time, at least. LJ, please put it in the net. I'm crying, dude. Please, please.
Should be able to get this out. Here we go. Game 6 already started off hot.
Need a .25 replay. How did that ball not register as a goal? That is insane.
That's a shot. That's gonna be a shot.
But Stizzy
wait. Oh, okay, Arsenal's back.
SSG with 2 to save, and the follow-up. LJ on Arsenal's tail.
Oh, are we going for this? Maybe. Maybe. What is going on? Everyone's going. It's a plat lobby.
Again. What? Dignitas' defense is insane.
What a stop there.
Dude, the only thing worse than this was NRG yesterday than game 3.
Get this ball to them just yet. Arsenal trying to force the issue.
Okay, that is a choice. That is a choice clearance right there. And I don't say choice as a compliment. Oh, good flick. Let's go, Kago. Just wants to win.
Love to see it, even after just recovering off this 50 against Stizzy.
Sheesh, dude.
He reacted, he knew when to flick, and if the crossbar got in the way, LJ was there for the cleanup, and that is an SSG goal that should have happened. It felt like ages ago, but a win's a win.
Nope, that's a bad takeoff. That's a double commit. LJ's got to retreat. Still gets up for it. Ooh. I'm surprised Kago's even first to this. There's still way too much time. Put another in the nets. If we sit on another 1-goal lead, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, and looking at that too. You're seeing it within 1. Dignitas have had good opportunities, at least in terms of just trying to be able to force it upfield, but they have not necessarily been able to generate it now just because of that midfield presence.
Oh my gosh. LJ's got his room. And a double reset, and he's going to fake. Imagine, like, how many players are going to get a double reset and then leave the ball? Like, honestly, that's what makes LJ much more special than, I feel like, a lot of players. I feel like, especially with a lot of young, like, once you get to the Daniels and Beast modes of the world, like, they've already gone through this progression of learning how to play better as a team, plus they trust their teammates more, but, like, and they also know their teammates can do the exact same thing they're doing. That's a shot. That's a goal. But how many players land a double reset and don't even swing at the next one because they know their teammate's going to follow it up? Like, Stizzy's going for that third touch, no matter what. No shade towards specifically Stizzy, but, like, he is.
This has always been just these games that are within 1, but Dignitas at least...
Kago, do it to him!
From not even needing that timeout. Oh, that was close. Almost a lead back in SSG's favor. And still...
Arsenal's been repping that all weekend.
But now the retreat begins for SSG.
You can take him out of SSG, but you can't take the SSG out of him.
Seeing it where it lands. How SSG handled the backboard hasn't given much option for Dignitas to use it.
Oh man,
breakaway?
Open, the backboard was free, and he just couldn't get a good touch initially on the ball there.
Pass. Yes! Dude, again! Who passes this? How many people just look at this opportunity, don't slam it off the back wall, just immediately know Kago's going to be there, and then Kago with a perfect shot as well.
Don't have the boost, don't have the positioning to react in time. SSG fight back and take the lead.
This is why LJ is so dangerous. Same with like Chronic. Like once Chronic, I don't want to say once Chronic gets kicked from Gen G, but like if Chronic ever leaves Gen G, I think he'll still be a valuable asset no matter where he goes. And even if he builds his own super team, he'll be lethal. He knows how to play as a teammate more than an individual. I mean, it proves he was raised by apparently Jack and Nolly. Cheesy Pete's, guys. Someone's got to freaking commit for this ball.
Overwhelmed is absolutely right, Limit Kiwi. Gyro just staying on top of it. It's a good initial beat. They think Stizzy's going to play the ball, but he goes for a demo, and which forces LJ to be awkward. Gyro then applies the pressure. And it's
swear if we go to game 7.
Again, Dignitas pushing this downfield. We've got a shootout on Neo Tokyo.
That offensive potential from Dignitas. Once it's able to
he's going to not get a reset. He's going to fake it. Shot? Nope.
Now launched towards the net.
LJ has nothing.
Still just kind of adjust off the sidewalk. It's a good win against two people from SSG.
That's tough.
Always that third man back. You're never gonna have an open net shot, not against a team like SSG, but it's how you sit up in that orange end and how quickly you can do it. I can give Dignitas to get.
Come on, bump. Fake. Like slow down. Hoxer. He's first to this. Controlling touch. Gyro will get this though.
Dignitas has 3 saves as they've needed it.
LJ can get another reset.
Is forcing the situation. They're not giving up anything here for free.
Okay, we're taking it all the way back, I guess.
A tight game.
Hoxer does not have all that much boost.
Close this series out. Do we go to Champions Field?
Get that boost. Okay. Okay, stop this ball at the midfield. Good. That's not it. That's not it. Oh my gosh, LJ. Double kill. Okay, we're watching Platts again.
Taking this inch by inch, hoping for miles. 20 seconds left. Don't got a lot of time. But Dignitas.
It's gonna go to overtime, isn't it? It's gonna go to effing overtime again.
Into LJ, not making SSG move freely on their side. Now.
Wait, Hoxer. Hoxer! Come on, please. Someone call series.
Comes out to the midfield, and Gyro breaks that away from LJ. We go to another OT.
I swear, guys. Guys.
Many more. Is this the last one of the series? Dignitas still fighting.
Stizzy's in there.
The eternal OT clock continuing to tick. Demo on the play, though.
LJ can't get a shot.
LJ will try to see if he can grab this one. Looking for a ground.
Okay, demoed. Go for the bump. Go for the bump. Go for the bump. Dropped it. Dang it. LJ's follow up. Okay, Hoxer just. Oh, Hoxer's not there. Okay, that's a terrible read for Hoxer to make. Just get a 50 on it. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Keep it going. Oh, that's a good bump. Okay, good job, Kago.
Good start for Dignitas. Now left. Collects some boost. No, Gyro can't even get the quarter. Stizzy will have to wait. So Dignitas
off the ceiling.
Getting drained.
Reset. It's going to be saved.
Hoxer drops it. LJ to Chicago. Slow approach.
Hoxer, I don't think he's first to this. Yeah.
Dignitas at least relaxed, and they're not panicking as much as before.
LJ, I think he's beat to this. Yeah. Who died? Kago died. Okay, huge clear there.
They've been dodging them so far for the first minute of OT, but that one finally connects.
Okay, Hoxer. Oh, that's tough. Okay, that was a great approach on the 50 from LJ. I got to study that again because I got to start doing that in my games. I got faked out way too many times earlier today.
You see Spacestation Gaming, though, just trying to take their time. They want to be able to see if they can pull Dignitas out from playing fast.
Oh, LJ faked away. He's got a full boost. He's got a full tank off the ceiling.
Gyro trying to back pass. This goes to LJ.
Almost had it.
Gets under it.
Okay, that wasn't the move.
Dignitas, SSG, the way they've been scoring these quick passes, really catching Dignitas off guard. Solo plays.
Hoxer's gonna be late. Oh, kind of late.
Against Dignitas, but Chicago and friends of SSG kick off another offense, entering 2 minutes into
Okay, at least we got a touch.
They get more and more extended the more OTs we have.
Okay, we got our corner.
Transitions are a bit difficult until Gyro goes up high.
Oh my gosh, Gyro almost just rolled back the years on us, man.
Now the backflip to set up Arsenal, going from coast to coast. Is Dizzy.
Chicago doesn't have enough boost to actually make a good challenge here.
The man lands right to LJ. But good midfield presses by Dignitas. Gyro in front.
Good challenge. I'm leading, man. I'm leading.
Gotta be able to play very composed Chicago's collected. You cannot make mistakes here at this stage. Chance there.
Good.
They tried to leave it for a shot. The shot wasn't good. There was no follow-up bump. But Dignitas still holding on to the midfield.
I am a little afraid of a ghost.
So Stizzy gets this one for free. Gets a flip.
I was going to say, he delayed long enough. That's a great touch as well out by LJ.
Gaming needs to be able to pick up boost. Chicago's going to steal some, but that's okay for Stizzy because he picked up the mid. Arsenal got the beat there in midfield as well. So Stizzy now just buying his time, looking for the right time to challenge. They're monitoring each other's boosts, but they have to be careful. A couple of double commits on the side of Dignitas can open up some space for Spacestation, who are hunting for the opportunity. They're waiting for Dignitas to mess up so they can strike them hard.
Forced it. Hawkster got another challenge. Another challenge? Hawkster solo play? Almost.
Hawkster beating Gyro there off the post, but goes back to the orange half. Not a lot of boost on SSG side as they hope to stabilize. But at least 3.5 minutes.
Hawkster's gonna air dribble this, reset, or just shoot. That's tough. LJ just bang. Yep. Oh, that's we don't have anyone there. LJ, win this. LJ, sink this crap, dude. Oh, are we there? No, we're not. Is LJ anywhere? Dang it, he was close. I feel like we have an opportunity here. I feel like we okay.
Chicago. Oh, playing in deep. LJ try to slow this.
No, he's got to reset. Good flick. I'm surprised they didn't just commit for that. Oh, please.
Oh my goodness.
They're in time.
It's a little bit of luck.
No, dude.
We go game 7. What a transition from Dignitas. Arsenal, what a flip reset to Gyro. He dusts the defense and pushes it to the top right.
Another Gyro OT winning goal. Holy cow. Space Station, 2 OT wins. Dignitas, I think 2 OT wins. There's been so many now. I'm starting to lose count, especially if you look at the shot counts. Everyone hyped up. Game 7 at Champions Field. It's time to breathe a little bit. Are we even going to get a timeout, or do you just...
Oh, we got a timeout.
No, we take a timeout.
Timeout, Space Station Gaming.
Good call.
As that overtime really did force... I mean, it pushed everybody to the distance there. It's a big loss there for SSG. And they are the only team to take a timeout this series.
Is this Ant still alive?
Despite them being down in the series,
no, I don't think he is.
They nailed to get back in, and they just had one hell of a performance. But it's not done yet. Game 7 is inbound, and I can't believe we've got this. Honestly, going into today,
Chicago 7 shots. Look at the shots, man. 7, 6, and 8.
Dignitas, I mean, especially Gyro that game. What a game there from Gyro. What a game defensively from Stizzy. Arsenal with the.
This needs to be a 3-0, man. This needs to be a Game 7 performance that they wish they never took us this far. That they wish they just lost in 4. That's the kind of Game 7 I need.
And this is less feeling bad about SSG, but what incredible comeback for Dignitas, who haven't been in a top 4 spot. Ooh, he's hyped up. You haven't been in a top 4 spot since the first qualifier, and they haven't even been into playoffs since. And look, the impact that Gyro has made, the OT winning goal after. I felt like there were so many times that SSG could have ended OT earlier. It's minutes and minutes and minutes, and Dignitas are the ones that come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, even like the shooting there, SSG have had the opportunities, but there have been times over the course of the series where you look back and those post shots and the ones that are so close that just didn't hit the mark are going to be something that maybe analyzed.
Zen Alpha 54 Redocin.
I mean, they've looked really, really good over the course of this series. I mean, Chicago's been.
I'm surprised Chicago doesn't have it on, especially since he was Mimi Alpha Cap earlier in the year. That was always funny. Hawkster had it on a decent amount of time. LJ, I feel like, always had camera issues. So, for some reason, the most mechanical players always have camera issues.
5 minutes on the clock. Dignitas versus Space Station Gaming. Game 7 is live.
It ends here and now.
Good bump.
Well, depending on how long the OT goes.
One way.
I have a feeling, just based on the trends, we may go there again. These teams have been neck and neck. And
Chicago?
People's expectations, you know, Jorby definitely hyped up Dignitas. you know, the co-streams and all.
I blame the desk if we lose this, by the way. They jinxed us. They all voted us. Oh, come on.
I don't question SSG. A win would be a win.
Yes! Thank you. All right, that's one. That's not enough. That's one.
I mean, you see the numbers advantage on the play. LJ just goes hunting there for Arsenal. Arsenal has to make a desperate save to stop Hoxer, and Gyro just can't get back in time as Chicago gets a good follow-up. SSG already putting on the pressure in the opening seconds.
It's a lead. Sometimes they win just off of that 1-0. And Stizzy with the
oh, we blocked our own clear.
Forced the double commit out of SSG, but a quicker recovery out of Hoxer doesn't
good clear.
Leave them with a second shot to take.
Ooh, big whiff.
Stizzy doesn't have enough boost. Arsenal calls him off. This low quality shot that LJ can save.
Okay. Oh, they're missing. Everyone's missing. Everyone is whiffing the ball.
Arsenal tries to read this bounce, and it gets past the few. Chicago. Good thing he's on the left side of that ball.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's clear the ball to the Netherlands. Like that. Good start. We're up. Okay, Falcons 4-2, Twisted Minds win the event. I appreciate that score, Bug. Whew. I'm not stressed. I'm actually calm. Chicago!
Transition play. Chicago with the shot. DIGNITAS saves it out again. They pick up some demos, but they are in danger. Spacestation Gaming on these counters.
Chicago's. Oh, that's a double commit.
And with that demo, at least it does lead them to the orange end.
Oh my gosh.
Coast to coast.
Oh my gosh.
Can't win that against Hoxer. Gyro will try again. So many saves.
Oh, why do we cut away from the action?
It worked out a lot for DIGNITAS to go for bumps and demos.
Oh gosh, Stizzy just dusted that man. He's not gonna dust all three of us, right? No!
Not be underestimated any longer. But DIGNITAS right below. Chicago moved around. This Gyro tries to get this away from Hoxer, has to go up high. Arsenal to the opposite side, but you can't cross it. Not in front of Chicago.
Yeah, but good on Gyro to be able to slow it down there too, because Stizzy was just demoed here. He was playing third man. He was able to respawn and pick up boost, and now DIGNITAS back.
Oh my gosh!
What a reaction!
Counterattack!
Chicago immediately tries to turn around.
No!
It's just enough to get the touch out. Hoxer wants to leave this one. Try to see if he can get a bump on the play. SSG doing their best to extend this lead. DIGNITAS, though, that
okay, now Chicago.
Still holding on like a wall, but they are still.
He's leaving it. He's leaving it. Chicago, yes! Come on!
To the top left.
Genuinely, this is our first 2-goal lead of the series.
Oh, they're just DIGNITAS are sitting there.
Our first 2-goal lead of the series.
Chicago is easily able to get off that wall and make it happen.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this is the kind of series that everyone except for SSG fans will be like, oh, what a series.
SSG, Hoxer.
Kind of like how everyone last event was like, oh, what a series between SSG and G2, despite the fact that I know G2 fans were like, that was way too freaking close.
DIGNITAS getting more active on the field. We're threatening them before.
Okay, keep the net on lockdown.
A great reaction out of SSG saves that.
Okay, we have no boost, and we're still trying to push up.
45 mark. Got to make sure you're in the right spot if you're DIGNITAS. SSG as well defensively. Stizzy, good challenge. Gyro has to go all the way back on the play.
Oh, we're lucky there's no one waiting for that because that was a perfect pass. Good clear.
You can see what happens. The ball goes the other way around. It's not a shot that's being put on.
LJ just faking.
To create an actual good scoring opportunity. They can't play 50 ball here. SSG, that's exactly what they want. Yes, play it to our sidewall, play it to our corner. We can play the 50s out and kill
huge
clip. Run this clock all the way down and take the series.
Are we up? No, someone got demoed.
That's all SSG have to do is run the clock, but Hoxer is demoed. DIGNITAS just look for any advantage they can get.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Why is he diving so soon? Okay, it's going to work. Stizzy's not going to turn on this in time.
At least get close to the net. But trying to beat SSG.
Good clear, Hawk.
So difficult. Feeling impossible. Still coming out with nothing. Arsenal to Stizzy. Up high. Hoxer, Chicago. Watch carefully. Doesn't have a lot of boost to make off these solo plays.
Good 50. Come on. Come on. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it like this.
To take down SSG if they even can.
Yeah, that's the question here. 30 seconds. A lot of people will say this would be GG at this point.
No, this is not GG. I refuse to let this be GG. That's off. That's off. He's bumping his teammate. Come on.
Was it good enough there? That was the cleanest shot that they've had in the last 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're not just clearing the effing ball.
Answer's no. 10 seconds remaining here. Dignitas fought 2
I think this is...
but it just wasn't enough.
That's it.
Spacestation Gaming
Oh, that was so stressful.
In a 7-game thriller.
I am afraid of a ghost.
Another top 4 appearance. They always go to playoffs, and we trust them to be a top 3 team. But they want higher than that. They know they have the potential to win. At Game 7, yeah, it's a win's a win. Does this pose any doubts? But Dignitas, it's less about SSG not playing to the highest potential, but their opponents are so good. You're seeing TSM hit a peak to go to Game 5 against them. Dignitas hitting a peak to go to Game 7 against them. And SSG will see if they have what it takes based on today and tomorrow. They have what it takes to go to even the grand finals. Can they get past the top 4?
Yeah, I mean,
we take those.
I think a lot of people,
oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a performance by Dignitas. I am impressed. I didn't think they'd be like that. I was like a Game 7 away from having to change my thumbnail.
They show that they can stand toe-to-toe with Spacestation Gaming. They really threatened that series towards the end, but it just wasn't enough. We've
oh my gosh.
Top 3 in NA, and they've made the top 4 appearance. Now they have a chance here to go to the grand finals tomorrow, but that being said, we've got so much more.
What did Hawkster tweet?
It's a great way to start the day. We'll have more after the break.
Better be the first thing up on my feed right now. Kago tweeted, super poor and sloppy series from us, but top 4, yay. Rip.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more.
Whew.
Things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an ally.
I gotta find. Did Hawkster tweet already? Oh, they never tweets crap. A win is a win, as they say. Inspirational. Well said. Oh my gosh. Bro, we almost choked that series. Don't put it past us to choke. Oh, everyone's asking on someone's asking on Reddit if it's possible for both teams to take a timeout after the same game. Like if SSG call timeout, could Dignitas call timeout after the 2 minutes from SSG's timeout are over to completely throw them off? I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it would make sense. I didn't think that Gyro would be better performing than Evo in the year 2024, but here we are, so. My goodness. All right. I should run ads while we're on break. I'm probably going to stick around for a bit, but what should I get? Should I get more to drink? I should get more to drink. I'm going to run ads and then I'll come back for the next series. Alright. Turn of the king. I don't know how fast I try to end this stream. This shit doesn't go well. Whew. I mean, he's not breaking the curse. I'm sorry, they're not breaking it. See how we're doing. I think Stizzy went up in points after that series. I think he improved. Wavy can't go up and Reveal can't go up, and unfortunately they're my two worst performers, so that sucks. Nolly is gonna have a tough series. I think Dig will increase in the rankings. I'm surprised that Dig team lost to Snowman. These are my rankings for... This is overall world. NA.
Spacestation versus Dignitas did not disappoint, going all the way to...
I think TSM has to stay out of the rankings, unfortunately.
The playoffs here for qualifier number 5. Dignitas did it, gave it their
Moisture
best
definitely out. TSM stay out. And then Dignitas go in place
so
of NRG.
Dignitas looks so much better than the
Who's my
previous
10?
one. Like, it feels like they keep improving throughout this qualifier process. It just might be a little bit too late at this point now.
Let's see how Cloud9 does.
At least the grand finals next time. Maybe even have to win the entire thing to make it to that major and have a world championship. Hopeful, but
Luminosity beat Snowman. Do I want
to? Very likely going to be locking up their London major spot as long as they don't do something catastrophic next time around. Space Station, though, clutched up when it mattered, Daz.
Yeah, they did clutch up. I mean, but they had to clutch up, which is like a good thing to say considering Dignitas' season, which hasn't been the best. I mean, this is the best they performed since Open Qualifier 1. And they showed that, yes, we can still take it to the top of NA, but at the same time, they got going a little bit too late in the season, and that's really unfortunate for them. But we were able to see kind of, again, just moments of brilliance out of them to be able to fight tooth and nail, especially considering they were losing games like this, but they wouldn't call timeouts. They didn't call a timeout the entire series. SSG was the one who called it when they ended up losing.
I'm still shocked they didn't call a timeout.
But the SSG, their passing was really solid. The way they all looked individually was great. They played for each other, and even though Dignitas gave it, their best shot, they just couldn't close it out in that game 7. Even after such a banger of a goal, they are almost 4.5 minutes in overtime. They end up going out to game 7. They dropped this one early, and it just felt like after dropping this second goal, it was just such a monumental climb for Dignitas to try to force their way back into this.
And plus, I think you have to look at that game 2 overtime with the missed flip, I think it was, by Arsenal on the fake kickoff. So LJ just got a free goal.
Yeah, we got away with that one, dude.
Is one of those overtime mistakes earlier in the match that really cost you. It seems like that one cost Dignitas there.
Oh, we're going to be playing at 2 o'clock tomorrow, aren't we?
Results of GENG versus OG
Unlucky.
ESPORTS. We'll see that matchup a little bit later on today. Well, it'll be the last match of the day, actually. So all the GENG fans have to wait a little bit longer before they get to see their team on the field. Next up, though, a battle with... this is one of my favorite colored battles here. We got the blue versus the lime, M80 versus Cloud9. Looking fresh. We'll see how fresh they're feeling out there on the pitch. Big question marks here, DeMar. Around M80. Is the quarterfinals just a result of who they've played against, or is there genuinely a curse for this team when it comes to the playoffs?
Yeah, that's the thing here, right? This is now, keep in mind, we call M80 Swiss merchants, okay? Like, they do well. So the last event wasn't really too good for them. But this time they go back into that form. A win against G2, a win against GENG. You're thinking, here we go again. I was upset we got M80 in that third round of Swiss because I knew, we're probably going to lose.
Tazarin has nightmares about M80.
You have to get over it. Every single event, they make top 8. But they don't get past it, and they need to be able to.
C9 win this, by the way. C9 win it 4-2.
If they could do the same performance, I mean, I see no reason why M80 can't win an event. It's just anytime they get into the situation, they just fall apart.
Chat, let us know who you think is going to win here. Hashtag C9, hashtag M80 Gibbs. My question, though, is
C9 could win this and actually put themselves at that 4th spot for LAN.
What does that actually say about Cloud9 to you?
So really quick, there's a bigger curse, though. We know M80 is 0-4 in quarterfinals so far. Percy, though, in his RLCS career, he's been top 8 14 times. Can you guess how many top 4s he has? 0.
I'm going to guess 0.
0. So, I mean, sure, 0-4 for M80.
This is the Percy series. This is where Percy actually does it for once. Please.
They're the #1 defense throughout this tournament. They have to hold up.
I mean, Percy's good. He had tryouts with G2 back in the day.
That is not what they do. They play defense and they wait for mistakes
like,
to happen. M80, if they
to replace Drees is what we're talking.
There's a possibility here for Cloud9, but M80 just beat G2 and GENG this time. It's hard to pick against them.
Well, who do we think is going to win? Get the predictions on the board. I'll go ahead and say that if M80 loses this, I'm never predicting them again.
Never.
But this time you are. But this time you are. I mean,
but this time I am. This time I am.
No way. They've jinxed them. This jinxes will work out.
Yeah. In the strength of schedule.
That's really crazy out of you, Wave. You say you never pick them again. There's only one event left. So you don't really have that many times to really pick them again.
And that one time, there ain't no chance they're making the quarterfinals. Doesn't matter who they're playing.
So really quick, though, we were talking about how Spacestation, third best, and they're on an island. M80, like, if they can clean up these playoff runs and
they're good.
Win these quarterfinals, they can join that conversation as one of these top 4 teams because we know that they have the ability to take down the best teams in North America. Literally, no one else in NA can say that. Not Spacestation. They have never won against them. So M80 cleaned it up versus lesser opposition.
Forgot I was blocking the SSG boost the entire time.
We've talked about what Cloud9 needs to do here with keeping their strong defense. They've had the strongest defense in the tournament so far. They've got to show that here.
Sorry, Daz.
They want to get the win for M80. Is there a weak point you can point to and say, like, this is the thing, this is the reason maybe why they've not made it past the quarterfinals of this?
They suck.
Player we're looking at here, Gibbs.
I feel like it's more nerves. It feels
Joria's
team vibe, right? Like.
Specifically, Joria's sucks.
Like a really good game 1.
No, I'm kidding.
To just hope to get over those nerves. I think for the most part, it seems like when they're nervous, they're like, oh, we have to pressure a lot. We have to play our game. And then they pressure a little too hard, right? And then that third man is just a little bit too far up the field, and they're going to give up those wide open nets. If they don't do that, like if they play pretty like a casual here and just keep the third man back, I don't think they need to send all 3 to score on Cloud9. Like I know Cloud9's defense has been great, but if you keep that pressure long enough, Cloud9's going to get boost starved, and you'll find that opening. You just have to be patient in that midfield and not just pressure all the time.
Coin goes for M80. Coin goes for M80. Coin went for Dignitas, by the way. We flipped it right after the match ended. I forgot to do it on the broadcast. So Coin is 0-1 on the day. Chat is perfect so far on the day. I wonder how chat's feeling right now. Whew.
Wow. W chat.
That is pretty close, but they do narrowly have M80 here. Favorites on the desk, narrow favorites on the field. Or narrow favorites in the chat is what I meant to say there. Are they the favorites on the field? Time for them to prove it here. 2 curses, 1 for a player, 1 for a team. One of them gets broken right here, folks. Second match of the day. Let's get into it. Cloud9 versus M80.
All right. Let's make it happen.
Get to their first top 4. Will it be Percy or will it be this M80 squad who seem to be cursed outside of Swiss, James?
Certainly. I mean, we made a show of it on the pre-show, talking about how M80 has been here before. We've seen them dominate Swiss stages, but it doesn't matter anymore. You have to get
Jorby James spot.
In this playoff.
Season 7. Flashbacks.
That M80 has not been able to do. This team was handcrafted to make majors. They're going to have to win this series.
Oh, already banging the crossbar.
Might find a lot of success with are taking shots on net. Cloud9 especially this past Swiss, they allowed
Can't wait to publicly
onto their net, or some of the most shots. I think it was like number 3, but about 10 shots per game. You pair that up against this M80 team that can get real electric on offense, especially with AJ, who finds himself scoring a lot for this team. And we might be in for another shootout, maybe not so dissimilar from Spacestation Dignitas.
Well, all 3 players from M80 are excellent shooters, and they have that
Let's go.
to make individual plays, but this is what matters. The team plays. You see the demo. Zenil taking time and trying to be unpredictable on that pass across the middle. Meanwhile, in comes the whole time with Lion Blaze, who knew exactly what to expect.
Margin was pretty thin. Jorias was sitting on the goal line as he rotated back in. There was no corner canister for him, so he was stuck with 0, trying to jump up and save that, just watching Zenil on the back wall. Not how you want to start if you're M80.
Whew. I'm still reeling.
M80 has
come on.
developed a reputation to not deliver in these.
Oh my gosh, they are pre-jumping each other, dude. What? They're sending that, man?
Touch as well. Already this is kind of changing my expectation of what I expected. I thought it'd be a lot of M80 offense, but instead it's Cloud9 putting on a lot of the pressure, James. They don't come away with a goal there, but they certainly look like a threat on each push.
That's also a good 50 by AJ.
And AJ both low boost on that situation. However, Nas maintaining his composure, being able to get that low boost 50, but it's been all defense for M80. We'll see if they can get something going on the other end.
Nas took the corner boost on the left side.
Good read by Percy.
Won't get a chance to play it. Percy knocks the ball away.
That's a great flick.
Now they take a quick pass back to Nas. Joyce lets it go. Wasn't able to find the read.
Good bait by Percy.
I love that play from Zenil to have the confidence to get that little back pass, play possession. Cloud9 looking comfortable, but then
okay.
Misjump from
Interesting.
Percy. We'll have to take a look on the replay. What caused him to jump here?
Jumping back, Zenil. Percy's seeing it.
I don't know if I want to do this whole series, to be honest.
Out of position.
Yeah. And not any boost either. How are you going to respond to that one? That's going to be difficult for sure. So one slips through.
Perhaps also thinking somebody might be back, but Cloud9 will give up an easy one over to M80, and we're back to a level ball game.
It is slightly surprising, though, to see that kind of mistake from Percy.
Oh my gosh.
Allowing many shots. Their defense is insane. They do not allow that many goals. Yesterday, they allowed the 3rd fewest. AJ drops this down. Lion Blaze, nice 50 to square that out underneath him.
Zenil, oh, Jorias is not beat. He's going for the Psycho. Almost pinches that in. We're not astral pinching. Seriously, Lion Blaze.
What your chances at Worlds look like. So despite the results of the past, the players feel that extra layer of anxiety, that extra pressure is going to affect them.
And for M80, for Percy, what's the bigger curse? Percy with no top 4, so Joria's never winning a quarterfinal. Feels a
good boost steal by Lion Blaze.
I guess with the expectation and the kind of player that Joria's is, you might think that curse is a little.
What are we doing?
No contact. And that usually that can work out massively in the offensive, or the defense's favor, excuse me. Sometimes you can catch a defense out, though, by not taking that challenge.
This is a bang long. Percy shot! Oh.
Sometimes not making contact on the ball at all, especially if it looks like it's an obvious touch.
This is easy cleanup for Percy.
Really throw defenses off that time.
Saying that he doesn't do anything with it.
Off, but no goal comes of it.
And a lot of players have really begun.
Zenil's just shooting that. Oh wait, that was Percy. Okay. He wants the top 4 himself.
They were struggling to get control of this ball. Nas, he was forced to do a heavy touch off a Lion Blaze, and Zenil will take advantage of it off that 50.
And AJ is a little lost in net right there, but the double commit was where it really hurts. Not only was it a double commit, but the 50 perfectly went back to Percy. The composure is there for Cloud9. The offense has evaporated for M80. We'll see if they can find each other.
Lion Blaze is so badly beat to this, and Nas is going to style. Okay, wow, good save.
Still good position.
Whoa, turtle goal at Lion Blaze?
When AJ turned upfield, he had a full tank of boost. If Joreuz just like slides with this 50, if he can side flip with it, but Percy, he actually gets on that side of the ball. So there was no way he was going to muscle that ball across. Excellent challenge there from Percy.
And if you go back and watch the replay and you click over to Joreuz's perspective, as soon as he lost that 50, dropped the sticks.
Oh.
That, I mean, you can tell by people's car language whether they are tilted or not, and whether they were affected. That is going to
Nah, I mean, if I know I'm getting scored on, there's no reason to keep driving around. Like, save my energy.
Honestly, Percy
gotta save gas.
A really solid challenge getting on the right side of that ball from Joreuz's perspective. Joreuz did have a fully tanked AJ ready in the corner.
Good read by Zanil. No way, another breakaway goal. Nah. What are we doing? M80. They can't. It is like, you have to know the narrative if you're M80.
But you can't look away. What is happening out there? M80 is falling apart.
Like, did AJ think someone was behind him there? It looked like he was just watching the ball, and he totally lost sight of Cloud9 on that play. Just lazily drove forward. Nas gave out a heavy touch. He had to be expecting somebody there. Short. Weird for M80. Well,
so I mean, this game one. Hold on.
Wow, that save too.
In the final seconds, M80 struggling to make plays. Cloud9 dominant game one. We saw the one play where Cloud9 was out of position, but other than that, very clean game.
We don't want to end the game.
I especially thought that the composure from Zanil was fantastic.
That's one.
Bouncing back as
That's
well,
one.
That low 50 that resulted in that breakaway goal. So all around, Cloud9 just played a consistent, clean game. On the other hand, M80, it's gonna be tough for them if they don't make any adjustments at this point. I mean, I'm almost wondering if this is a game one timeout situation with how.
No way, that'd be wild.
It just didn't seem like the awareness was there. I mean, at the beginning, they were doing okay on defense. They were able to shake the ball out to the corners. Cloud9 had punched through a couple of times, sure, but the drop.
I do want to watch GENG OG though.
Mark of the game onwards.
Like, that is a very exciting series to me.
Like M80, we tend to drop games sometimes. They tend to get quiet, but not like that. I mean, that was pretty poor.
Do I need to remind you, Jorby, that M80 went 3-0 in Swiss? They beat this Cloud9 team. It did go to Game 5, but they beat this Cloud9 team in the very first round.
Forgot they beat
Swiss
them.
Stage, and then took down G2 and GENG.
Yeah.
If this M80 team has all of the tools,
They can win in best of fives, but the minute you put a 7 in front of them, they forget how to play the game.
And has
It's
them
astonishing.
At the very beginning of this season. In that first game, it was not a close game, Jorby. So this is when you already start to break the glass on the panic button.
I definitely did not have Cloud9 high pressure offense on my game one bingo card. Sometimes Rocket League will give you something you don't really expect, but I guess if you...
I wonder if any of these players actually have the old Cloud9 decal. That's going to be a goal if they're not careful. Okay, good save.
He's that name that kind
I mean, there is no old Cloud9 Fennec decal, so it would have to be Lion Blaze. Otherwise, like, Zanil and Percy have both played Fennec forever, so... Lion Blaze if he gets this touch.
See Cloud9, how they do. Big corner boost steal by Lion Blaze. AJ and Joreuz both low, so is Nas and Net.
Good opportunity, but Percy also nothing in the tank. Lion Blaze.
They tried. Zanil? Oh, this is bad. That is a goal. Okay. The quality of this series is just much lower so far.
Normally a player will go a little bit quicker into that challenge. The fact that Nas was on empty actually helped, because the oncoming attacker assumed that Nas had boost when he didn't. And so M80 flipped that play around. It looked like it was a play they might concede a goal, and they end up getting one. Huge for M80.
That's a miss, AJ. That is a free net, to be honest.
Zanil buys time for his team. It's a low boost challenge. Lion Blaze on the other side has to let this pass happen. M80 will take the space. Now that's where Cloud9, the real Cloud9, start to show up. Is tendency to leave the midfield.
I believe Lion Blaze is on Cloud9.
It does start to really feel like a play style for Cloud9. Lion Blaze, especially on defense, has always been real good. Their follow-ups on defense are great.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Hold the ball in the midfield. And that's something that they don't do too often.
Ooh, good cut by Nas.
Number one, the story was a little different. Saw the woes happen, and now they pull off a little bit as M80's next attack gets thrown back to their half.
Torres is going to try to kickstart this.
This is a very different looking series. Just boom, bang it along, instantly.
Both have to work with. Flip reset from AJ shut down. Percy try to chip this over Jorius. There is a 50 and a nice demo from Percy as well.
Shot, Lion Blaze, Lion Blaze, no.
Close. Jory is so happy as he was left completely starved. And Cloud9 do keep possession, though. M80 struggling to get back to the ball. They're getting bumped off.
Shot.
Nope. Shot again, right into Jorius.
Good demo, though.
Holding on for now,
Keeping pressure up. Nas has no boost.
Start to stretch on the pressure. Lion Blaze
nope, he can get a 50 at best.
Quickly, and the push has not ended.
Control from Zenil. Jorius tries to take a little bit of time.
Okay.
It downfield, pass up to Zenil. What will Zenil do?
He can't get around it.
Off the backboard, lost control of it. Gives up possession.
Percy has not gone for the ball in like a year and a half, by the way. That's high.
Decent.
It actually might be a psycho assist. Oh, Jorius. Good save.
Nothing left in the tank. Nas also starved. He had to play the boost, but Percy's heavy touch easily played by Nas. Allows M80 to get set back up. AJ waiting for the play. Got the touch. Got the pass. Nas has to keep it tight. He had to catch the ball in stride. Hard to push it where you want. Jorius will buy time back to AJ. M80 retain possession.
Space for Percy. Tries to take it, but that heavy first touch botched a little bit. Now we see M80 have an opportunity to make something, but there's a big bump from behind, giving Lion Blaze space to move upfield and grab that mid boost.
AJ also starved here. Percy gets to come forward.
Oh, he wraps that almost on target.
No threat immediately.
Okay, Jorius does have that read. Oh, and Zenil didn't think he had it either.
Percy, a couple of heavy touches for him on his last few progressions, but he's
longer than no one's ready for it. Hey, Percy.
Time.
Whoa.
Right now, Cloud9, they're holding on to that time. So it continues to dwindle, and they continue to find no openings.
AJ zero boost still diving in. Percy looking up, hoping Zenil would be there.
Oh, good bump. Oh, Lion Blaze. No.
The midfield, potentially a chance for AJ to work, but he gets shut down. Percy, nice hit over, allows him to also get his own corner. And a massive 50 pushes that downfield. Big play from Percy.
M80 rotation is very safe right now in the midfield. Jorius, every time he's in that second man spot, he's playing the loss on the challenge. He's playing safe. His teammate usually on the opposite side of the field, but the midfield coverage, not something that they're interested in. They've been able to kill the ball out to the corner. The middle of the field hasn't been open for M80. Jorius will try to open up a gap here with a nice follow-up, but too hard downfield, and Zenil has the clear.
I don't know why it's like sometimes PowerPointy. Bummer. They went for it. Respect, though.
You have to be so careful when you choose to pre-jump because it can fight you.
Yeah, I have a. Oh, I have
so
fantasy.
When he jumped for it too. It looked like, okay, Percy's getting it. It looked like Percy was getting the follow-up touch. So he jumps in.
Let's hope that helps.
Percy's touch. It bounces off.
Things been a little weird.
And by that time, Zenil realizes he has to adjust, and his risk pays for the other team. M80 get the insurance and the risk, despite having possession, James.
Oh, that's a goal.
Decision there from Zenil.
Back, and it is.
There you go.
They'll get one.
Shake off the pre-jump. You're back to where you started. The trim, or the lead trimmed back down to just one. And we've got another ball game. And if you're M80, where these quarterfinals,
I think Lion Blaze was terrified of missing that, just based on how he shot the ball.
They're going to have that extra pressure, knowing that a 0-second goal could tie.
Great kickoff by Cloud9.
They're going to have to play this one clean.
They did the standard cheat up, and Cloud9 won the bout, but Nas holds the ball, and with security like that, it'll be hard to crack the code as it pops off the wall. Comes back down. Percy.
They don't have much time. They don't have much time at all.
He's got the boost. He just needs to hold. They don't got to do anything fancy.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Sometimes it's great to add a little bit of sauce to the meal.
And the sauce boss, AJ, finally plays a part. Beautifully done. The flip reset, so mechanical, so clean. And it's plays like that you expect more of when it comes to M80, but this was a stabilization game. They didn't have to burn a timeout. Game one certainly was a disaster for M80, but game two, a fantastic start.
All right.
Especially from Nas.
1-1. Don't let it fall apart like last time, Cloud9.
That first goal allowed allowed them to get that lead, and M80 never looked back from that point on.
Weird.
Cloud9, typically a risk-averse team, and the one risk he takes, actually both risks that Zanil takes, he got burned as third man. You know, that's rough. Must feel like you're not getting anything done on offense for Zanil to have to pre-jump that.
Well, we did see for quite some time, Cloud9, no success offensively. Zanil knows that time is winding down. It's tough to fault him for going for a pre-jump, especially because we've seen those pre-jump plays work multiple times in the past. However, you can't forget that it is risky to do so. It is always risky to pre-jump if things don't go your way. And that time, you know, and that was a really nice skim shot as well. Had to be perfect because Lion Blaze was rotating back. So that was not an easy shot to make.
Nice move in the midfield too from Percy.
But overall, Jorby, I think M80 is going to be happy with this game, feel like they got their feet back under them, and have a launching point for the rest of the series. For Cloud9, we've seen that they can stumble a bit offensively. And both teams, really, you're wondering, you know, which one of these offenses is going to step up and start putting up the numbers.
And Cloud9's lesson from this can't be don't take any risks, especially with the way M80 was shooting the ball, having 13 shots on net. If they're able to lock you out of their half just from their own high pressure, you may need to take some of those risks. But down by 1 with 35 seconds left to go, maybe not the time, but we'd be singing a different tune if Percy hits that ball and gets it to Zanil. So we go to game 3, and we're all tied up. James, you were alluding to it, that despite a dominant pressure offense from M80, Cloud9 were still in this game. Really remind me of the classic version 1. All defense and counterattacks. Maybe a cheeky demo down the field, but they can withstand so much pressure. They couldn't withstand it last time. They'll try to break downfield now.
We did see demos play a factor in that first game. Cloud9, not much offensively going for him last game. M80 saw a beautiful flip reset from AJ. We know all 3 of those players have that mechanical
shot.
ability.
Bummer.
Double commit.
All right.
We saw some double commits haunt M80 before that time. Helps him kick off this counterattack.
Oh, okay, they're there. I didn't think they were there for a moment.
Nas will pick up that midfield boost. Joria's create some space for M80. Cloud9 happy to play Boomer if they're picking up the demos. Percy, hard pitch across, and Zanil played underneath. Was hoping for some drop. He didn't have a lot of boost, so had to position tightly. They didn't get the touch, though. It came off too heavy, and Cloud9's attack withers.
Percy, wave dash gets the demo. Both teams getting aggressive.
Oh, another demo from Percy.
Another demo. Zanil will be tested. Timing on the backboard hit. Booms it upfield. Lion Blaze not able to get that mid boost. Is going to be low. And so is Zanil. This is a chance now for M80.
That's a good shot. Oh.
It doesn't matter. Percy couldn't make the save.
That's tough.
This looked savable. But AJ,
that's a heck of an adjustment.
And I think he sees AJ at almost the last second. He knows that he's there. He's just not sure where exactly. And AJ puts it on his backside. It's uncomfortable enough that Percy can't recover.
And it all stems back from that missed mid boost from Lion Blaze. He had to rotate back low boost and even go into that corner challenge on low boost. And Zanil also going for
that's going to be another goal. Man, it's falling apart, dude. There's no way M80 is going to be in a top 4 after this.
Sitting up and just got dusted by Nas. All about early Lion Blaze challenging that isn't even a bad idea. It's just the timing. He got to the ball first. Nas easily punted it off of his car. With no momentum, Lion Blaze can't do anything about it.
Zanil slowing down on the kickoff in a 1v1 situation.
Nice.
Passes it off.
Can't open a single other tab without my computer flipping out. Love that.
By AJ, but it was enough to prevent a rebound goal. That was a huge play from AJ to make sure no rebound comes.
Percy was waiting in the mid, or right at the top of the box in the center, and Lion Blaze's touch couldn't get out, like you said. The rebound cut off by AJ, and I really felt like Lion Blaze had a better shot there. Maybe could have taken it. You had a defender.
I clean up my OBS. I think I'm gonna
with a lot of momentum.
do that in a second.
Post, the teammate wasn't ready for it, or maybe you just straight up missed the shot. I'm not good enough to say for sure on that play.
I mean, you have so many options in that situation. You have to make that decision in a split second. Regardless, that is a chance that Cloud9 is going to want back.
Whoa, we are missing the ball. We are missing the ball. Nice. Love that.
Errant touch out into the middle of the field, and And that is the danger zone. You do not want to put the ball there.
Oh, honestly, Lionblaze, he doesn't have a lot of boost, and his launch is so poor as he goes up for it. You see him twist as he goes up, and he just does one like extra rotation that totally takes him off the mark. He might get a better touch if he just half rolls on his way up and actually get more solid contact, but
almost had that.
Difficult on low boost. Now he has to make a save.
Good save.
For the ball, he needs some help. Neil and Percy keep it across to the side and keep the top of the box clean. But Joria steals the ball away, and M80 right now are rolling over Cloud9. They figured him out. Pass to AJ, back to Nas, denied. Percy gets there.
Keeping Cloud9 at low boost. Another infield pass, another shot, and another goal from AJ. That is a hat trick.
AJ popping off, but thanks to Nas's ability here, a scoop and pass with such cleanliness. You'd think he was the janitor, but AJ, he's the one cleaning up the shots. Nas delivering some great passes, some great 50s. He's having a great game right now.
This is a very one-sided game. Cloud9 are definitely going to need a timeout after this. Oh, gosh. They figured out how to win now. It's over.
Playing very well. He was the player to kickstart this M80 surge that we've seen with his low 50 that allowed M80 to get a lead and hang on to it. But it is, you know, that was the 4th goal assisted from Nas. So, you know, we missed an opportunity in fantasy for sure with the numbers Nas was putting up. Right?
Well, I mean, you would have to almost go under because I believe his goal assist ratio is almost 1.5, which was is an impressive number for any player on any day.
AJ cooked that, man. Oh, they desperately need a timeout, man. This is brutal to watch.
Saying hi to the neighbors, scoring 4 goals. What more can you want from the guy?
This is where you check the rule book to see if there's a mercy rule.
Yeah.
Cloud9, I mean, can you throw in the towel? 6-0 right now. M80 are dominating this game. We saw the mistake as well from Lionblaze, not able to get the touch out, and
overall, rushing that too.
Just not been going Cloud9 play.
I mean, granted, you know,
cheesy Pete's, dude. They're going for records.
But still, even before it got this bad, the touch quality was decreasing dramatically on Cloud9's half. Even before.
I gotta look up what time this complexity NIP series is.
Also, a couple of touches for Percy earlier on. He wasn't hanging on to the ball. They were giving it back up to M80, and M80 were taking advantage of that and creating more space, making themselves more unpredictable.
They're going for everything,
never
man.
Really get a handle of things. It's not the same rhythm they had in game 1 at all.
They're being boost starved and pushed back, and the thing you're seeing from M80 is their ability to successfully pull off these infield passing plays.
What time does South America?
That double tap from NASA.
Okay, it's Crew first, then Furia, then Ninjas, then W7. Jeez, that is. The later series are the most stacked. Of course they are. I'm never going to do anything. No.
This series, I felt like this was one of the few series that Cloud9 had maybe a chance in. Not just because of the curse, but also because that defensive counterattack style feels like it should.
He got a touch there
against the way M80 play ball with how they are on the ball, but you really it's
falling.
The pressure that Cloud9 are missing. That was the key in game 1, and there's none of that. They're too willing to pull off of the midfield. Just like you said, M80 take full advantage of that. Too much style and too much talent on this team to not find a way to build a high pressure offense.
I'm smacking my mic. Let's go.
Cloud9 do to adjust. I'd definitely call a timeout now.
You have to. 7-0 in game 3. M80. Perhaps this is
that was
time.
brutal.
Is today the day where they break through that top 8 and finally finish top 4.
Oh, no.
And it couldn't come at a better time for them. Huge game out of AJ with 4 goals. Nas as well, being a contributor, 6 goals plus assists that game, and there we have it. Confirmation that Cloud9.
I wonder where I'm gonna hang that up.
Taking their timeout.
Yeah, don't know any other time
when
a timeout is needed except for when you
which
get
is in literally 3 weekends. Nice.
They need to get
Should
back
start
to
thinking about that actually.
They can pressure M80. Where's it going to come? You know, this is a massive match for both of these teams who are in a position to make the major.
Yeah, you feel like this is the moment, Jorby. This is the moment where you're going to be punching your ticket to London or not. Or if you this is a chance for you to miss out on that opportunity.
Actually, that's so true.
We're going to have to continue to go well for either one of these teams if they win. Obviously, we have one.
I mean, it's a big stepping stone. You want to be going into that last regional with the advantage. And right now, they would be solely in first, or solely in fourth, assuming the rest of the results go the way we expect. OG and Rebellion will both have 2 quarterfinal exits.
We do. The Joria's curse. Everyone knows it. And on the Mobile 1 High Performance replay, you'll see no curses in orange, only style. That double tap from Nas. And on the timeout, you know, what are you telling Cloud9 in this situation, James, if you're the coach?
Already got a dub in game 1. And don't give them space. Also, you have to take a few more risks to get boost and get out. We're seeing very conservative gameplay from Cloud9. They would rather stay in net with a pad or less, and multiple people are taking that risk. Sometimes you just need to trust your 2 teammates. Go out, get the mid boost, take a little bit of extra time, pick up some small.
Is that really what the floor design of this map looks like? I don't even know. I played this game for half a decade, and I don't know how the maps look.
You need it.
Yeah, it's just so hard to play this like defensive style where you're catching every ball and you're fleshing it out to a teammate and you're getting a quick counter attack. To get the same quality of touch, to keep ball security on defense while you're being pressed is so hard. It's so hard to control your own boost. It's so hard to do anything that way. So I 100% agree with you. More aggression out of Cloud9. More like that game number 1. More willingness in the midfield to say, you know what, I don't have a lot here, but I'm going to buy a second for my team to touch, rotate in, and get a quick follow-up from a scoreable position and not a defensive one. But hey, this is how Cloud9 have gotten every single top 8. Is this style what keeps them here? Right now, M80 trying to make that a reality rather than a question.
Sunil, can you get back to it? No, he'll die instead. Rip.
Cloud9, this is a key game for them. Nas.
Good save.
Flip reset. Percy shut down.
It sure is. That's me all the time.
Got a good 50 and a soft touch. The follow-up goes right into Nas. Dead play, now the midfield. Nas was hoping for a follow-up there. Instead, Cloud9 take the ball in the midfield. M80 will have to go right back. M80 looking for ways in. Cloud9 currently holding it.
Sunil did really well to keep that ball in M80.
Shot. Oh, another shot. Oh, I like the fact that it wasn't a shot, actually, because he's never actually sinking it.
Percy has to wait for AJ.
Granted, they still give away the possession, but
full tank of boost right behind. Great follow-up from Zanil. That keeps them locked. There's that midfield aggression we were hoping to see from Cloud9.
Lion Blaze has no boost, otherwise it could have been a goal. I mean, the clear was good enough. That's not great.
Catch up to it, but catch up to it. Jorius does a little bit faster. And there's Percy on the layers.
Oh, Percy missed the wall dash.
Not enough though. Lion Blaze right there to assist him. And Cloud
Nas is missing, but he also doesn't need to hit the ball.
Dash ends up not costing him at all. Jorius back down to the ground.
Good bump.
Jorius will have to rotate out after not picking up any of those boosts in the corner. Zanil, low boost 50 attempt. AJ around 1, AJ around 2. Pass over to Jorius. It's an isolation.
No way does he actually get this anywhere on target.
But couldn't find a teammate.
That is an impossible angle.
It's tough to get a productive ball across the box when that defender.
Oh, good bumps. Nice, Zanil. Come on. This is how you get it done. I don't think M80 will call timeout if they lose this game. If they lose the next game, they will. So I think if you can manage to take 2 games in a row, maybe they panic. But maybe you take them to game 7 and make them panic there. Or maybe you lose now. It's still way too early. It's 1 goal. 3 minutes in this game.
Lion Blaze, he has a little bit of space. Zanil opts to boom it right to Nas. So stay on it. Lion Blaze just trying to stay in position. He didn't like that 50, and look what the result is. Percy going downfield. Lion Blaze sitting under.
Dang it! They should have pinched that.
Pushes it forward, and the ball killed Lion Blaze. A non-issue for M80 on that push, and they get right.
That's a shot. That's a goal. Yeah. This pinch upwards is just guarantees it almost.
That is a perfect example of how Percy.
And then AJ's there for it. No one else is going to follow it. That's tough.
No time to react.
This, if M80 wins this game, I think they actually get it done.
You will have the defense dead to rights, and AJ will not miss an open chance like that.
I'm afraid of what happens if Cloud9 concedes the next.
Lion Blaze playing close support.
At least in terms of their mental.
Going the way Lion Blaze was positioned. M80 will actually score off of that. That skips a little weirdly for Percy, but he got the catch right before he gets deleted. M80 again utilizing the space, James, blowing through the Cloud9 defense. The Cloud9 seem very eager as soon as they see a ball lurking across, hanging in the orange half to come up. Not just first man. Second man also starts lurking. That second man support has burned Cloud9 as much as it's helped them on defense. Just
good clear.
Zanil takes another save. Nobody on the ball for Cloud9 as Jory
bump.
Is going for the bump. He's got him.
Good save. Follow-up shot saved as well.
Because the rebound shot was coming quickly. AJ was on it.
Another good save.
Continue to hold. Zanil with no boost punts it away. Jory takes advantage.
Shot.
Oh,
good save.
Find enough power, easily denied.
Cloud9 are teetering right now.
Good shot. Oh, almost.
There to get the stop, and we'll pinch it downfield, end-to-end action.
Lion Blaze with a full
That's an awkward take.
AJ
He works it around, but I think he had to use a little bit too much boost to get it.
Percy has to catch back up. Not a great touch, Cloud9. Not the position you want.
Well, we're leaving the ball. We're leaving the ball for AJ. Thank you, somebody.
Uncomfortable enough. Tight rotation.
That's on.
Percy hanging on to the midfield. Lion Blaze still trying to cut them out. Percy's got the boost. Zanil sitting underneath. You gotta wonder where Lion Blaze is sitting. Back into the corner. He'll take it. Lion Blaze reading the play
warping
well.
around,
Cloud9 still
doing
under some
weird
pressure.
stuff.
James AJ coming
Okay.
in, not a ton in the tank and jumping from a disadvantage. Dorius, another pot shot denied. Zanil forced the ball away, but it comes down for free for Percy. Cloud9 breakout.
Cloud9 have a great chance.
Oh,
here.
tough.
Lion Blaze will have a lot of space. Picks up the mid boost.
And he immediately passes it to the opponents. Oh, wait. Fake shot. It's off. Follow-up shot. Let's go, Percy. Come on. I'm curious if that Zanil fake actually faked anyone out, because it did not get me in the slightest. And of course, I can see much more of the field, but like, Zanil never has an angle on that ball. And you've got to know where Percy is generally. Oh, I wish the third had cheated up way aggressively. Obviously, there's a reason you don't, but good 50 by Lion Blaze.
But was it enough for M80 to get the tie game? As it comes across to the edge, Nas gets one more try to get this ball downfield for his team. Percy comes up to meet him.
Reset, okay. They're not going to give it up. They actually almost made that work, though.
Taking the game.
All right, this is officially closer than the Snowman series last week. Let's go.
What was it? A seesaw? What do you call it? Teeter-totter?
Yeah, seesaw.
That goes seesaw. It goes up to space and comes back down. Well, that's what's happening to M80.
They were all the way up near the moon last game, 7-0.
And then after the timeout, Cloud9 come back and have a response. And they did so much better at finding boost and keeping the position upfield. And then also the key play for Cloud9 was Lion Blaze landing that bump attempt on Nas to eventually yield that goal.
Yeah, it started out with trying to shake them up right on the early fake to see if you can either freeze the defense or get them to jump early. Either way, throw them off their rhythm. With that right there, Nas coming up, it was a good adjustment. But like you said, Lion Blaze was on top of him. And Lion Blaze had another play in a small moment that didn't lead to anything, but it prevented another M80 possession where the touch comes out from Nas. Jorias is playing it. He didn't like the touch. As soon as he turns, Lion Blaze attacks. But he's looking at Jorias, seeing where is he going on that ball. The Lion Blaze really started downloading the M80 rotation at the end of the game and helped keep them out and alive in this series. It could have started getting ugly real quick, James. Cloud9 and M80 looking for their first top 4 appearance as a unit. Percy looking for his first
Zanil.
ever.
Come on, get up for it. Oh, I don't trust him. Make the 50 happen earlier.
It felt like after game 3 that maybe this was finally M80's time, but Cloud9
Zanil,
for the
dang
timeout
it.
picking up a dub.
That's not great from Percy. It's at least Lion Blaze will be first.
Lion Blaze with a chance.
I don't know if I like that hit.
The best hit across the middle. We'll have to rotate out. Zanil, nice challenge on that 50 will keep M80 back.
Blaze gets a free touch. He opts for the space and the control. Good idea. Percy was able to neutralize the 50. You get to keep control. Lion Blaze gets the midfield boost.
Whoa, what is going on? What is going on? What is happening? Come on, somebody be up for it. Thank you. Let's go.
And I love this play from Percy. Percy has a very tight angle here, and instead of going for goal, where AJ's low boost and will be challenging, he opts to pop it high and trust his teammate will get there. He knew that everyone from M80 was going to be low on boost, so if he could get the height on it, it will put his team in a position where they will score. Big play from Cloud9, everybody getting involved.
Oh, that's so awkward. And it's somehow not in the net. No way.
Shot by M80 into the save. There's no shot he's getting there. If he doesn't get bumped, that ball is to the side of him. It's a tie game. But
You're going to let him take that?
It's Cloud9.
Jeez.
Well, that's insane. That's where I hit the forfeit button, James.
And it's not even 3:30 yet, so that's not an option.
That shows you my mental.
That shows you my mental.
But M80 still very much in this. They seem to have
shot.
This,
good save. Oh, not really, actually. Thought he was going to try to get the score. Maybe it was intentional for Zenil.
Yeah,
but
what exactly is going on with the temperature changes? Is AJ sizes this up with a heavy touch there. He felt the pressure coming, but his support helps pull that pressure off. He made that decision earlier. He's got a nice pass. Gets a little touch.
Oh, Jory didn't have any boost. That's why he doesn't go for it.
You're not looking to score there. You're just hoping to build more pressure. Jory has to keep possession. He looked, saw nobody was
Dang
going
it.
there. Just had to hold
Don't
on
want
to the
that
ball.
demo
Good
there.
Adjustment midair there by Jory's.
Percy also bumped off the boost. Nas going in, trying to solo.
Jeez.
I don't have any other tabs open, right?
Go M80's way off the
I
ceiling.
don't think I do.
Trying to get that ball on the goal line.
I thought I closed him after game 3.
M80 may need to be more creative to break through.
Oh, for a second I thought that might be undefended.
A little bit. Saw Lion Blaze was up. Cloud9 not able to move towards the box just yet.
I don't know if you want to just try to hold this lead. Granted, both these teams are primarily like defensive sit and net. At least they have played like that and taken some of the best pretty far. Nah, I say taking the best pretty far. M80's heat map didn't really get them to much games, but I mean, Cloud9 when they were Omelette took G2 to game 7 OT. So, whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
He punishes Cloud9 for that mistake.
Oh my gosh. That's disgusting, guys.
Nobody was covering more than one angle there, and when you don't hit the ball,
that's not great.
That is tragic.
Especially with the way they've been holding.
No. Okay, good.
M80 haven't had
get the clear. You're double commit and don't get the clear. I'm worried about this.
But for the most part, Cloud9 had helped them on defense well.
Lion Blaze is bumped. That's not going to be on target. That will be a great pass to be on target. It's a good save for now. Lucky. Okay, you gotta clear this. You gotta clear this.
Zenil trying to pick up some small pads. Finally, a corner for Lion Blaze. We've seen M80 do this before, especially in Game 3, having so much success boost starting.
He wraps that on target.
They're doing it again here. Will they be able to convert infield pass to AJ?
Zenil's been so uncomfortable. He's been sitting in the box for the last 20 seconds, literally on no higher than 37. Now he expends everything
no
just
higher.
to get smacked by AJ and to lose his boost to him.
Zenil is effed, buddy. Get ready to learn defense. Okay, he's good. Jeez.
Plays it aggressive, pinches it across. They know they have Cloud9 starved right now. They know they have all the boosts, but AJ actually pulls back. Maybe he isn't as tuned in there, where Nas was on the other side, so he may have wanted to play that patient. Either way, they hang on to the ball, and Cloud9 do get boosts, so I mean, he could afford to let that possession specifically go. Lion Blaze does get over top of them, James, and they might have a chance.
Bummer.
Right into AJ.
Demo from behind, though, and Jorius lands another bump on Percy, but
Percy has a shot. Lion Blaze does not have a shot. That's a bummer. That could have been huge for the series.
Could not get around it, though. That was the go-ahead opportunity for Cloud9, and that chance goes begging.
And you say M80 having hot and cold. Percy also hot and cold.
Hot and cold's a Rainbow Six player. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm a save too.
In the playoffs.
Nah.
Zenil driving downfield for Lion Blaze. He'll go tit for tat.
Yes! Come on!
Power behind it, and he finds the mustard onto the burger. 2-1 for Cloud9.
And Lion Blaze looking for Nas, trying.
I appreciate that view on the goal replay. That was good observing right there.
Physical play from Lion Blaze helps give Cloud9 that extra boost to take the lead. Now they've got to hold on for these final few seconds.
No way. No way. No. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. M80. Guys. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it.
Well, there's a world where Nas hits that.
What are the experts saying?
And Zanil is left stranded in the box with no boost. We might be talking about an M80 0-second goal if that one touch goes a little differently. But instead, Percy, despite missing that shot, doesn't get punished, James. They don't get punished for the missed opportunity. And when we talk about the risk management, you're not seeing Zanil.
Has a pro player ever used Paladin in the RLCS? I think this has been the least entertaining season in the post-pandemic open era. Yeah. But like, the pre-show desk not holding Napo accountable. What are they supposed to say?
You're worried about Zanil and Lion?
Realized signed up with a team.
I'm more worried about M80. Rio and Swiss.
This team really is RL's biggest mystery.
And now they are on the brink of being eliminated in the quarterfinals once more. How many beatings can M80 take? It's not over yet, but the timeout has been called by M80 because
series is so messy.
Who's been following along this storyline?
This dude said in parentheses, I think that G2 can beat Rebellion. Yeah.
Surely they can force game 7.
If M80 lose this series, they need to disband ASAP. Not even play the last qualifier. No point in wasting anyone's time. You're not going to get an easier opponent to get out of quarters than this, and you couldn't have asked for more momentum out of Swiss after beating G2 and GENG. Disband immediately, never talk to each other again, and try to forget any of this ever happened. Oh my god. This is brutal.
It resulted in that M80 goal, but you have to worry if you're M80. Just, you know, it's getting kicked in the same part of your shin. Over and over again, or stubbing the same toe, or biting that inside.
Jorby, why are you saying it sucks to get kicked in the shin? You've kicked so many people in the shin before at McDonald's.
Right on, like the most sensitive part of your foot every time you put it down. That's what it feels.
I can't imagine what it must feel like to be M80 in this situation right now. They have to get this next game, otherwise it's over, and you feel like their season is over as well. M80 feeling the pressure.
How do you break this mental block? Because it's sat on Jorius for so long. We've been talking about this curse for years. It's not really that often a curse lasts on a player for years.
I genuinely hope he sees that card. That'd be funny.
Apparently, Jack and Jorius were still playing together when we were talking about this curse, all right? It's been a while. And now they have to...
Well, yeah, because the first instance of this curse was the first land back.
Pretty much nobody were giving any kind of lick of a chance to be a top 4 team, James. Everyone's saying Cloud9 probably only top 8. Feels like they're 8, like, you know what, at number 8, if you're talking about the top 8, like here they are in position to take down M80 for Percy to get his.
Don't worry, Snowmen are making land. Actually, OG will probably sneak in again.
Position right now to keep Jorius down in the quarterfinals.
But I feel like OG gets overhated just slightly. I feel like they're better than they showed in land.
Here, Zanil with the pop-up. AJ scrambling. Percy dives in at the perfect time. And that's a big miss.
Whoa.
Percy goes for a low 50, and he'll have Lion Blaze backing him up.
They need Nas to be consistent, even if his touch quality is subpar. Certainly better in that position than just missing. Like pass downfield, Percy gets a great pop. That'll force M80 back. Unfortunately, he's still got to work to shake it off. Now, Percy just blocks it for free. Lion Blaze playing the deep end, won't get a chance.
Double commit though, Jorius and AJ both wasting boost and not able to get in perfect position. Drop down play, AJ stays upfield, so M80 recovered nicely after that double commit, and AJ will have plenty of time to deal with.
Oh, that's a terrible touch.
Watched first touch.
Oh, he just bangs that towards net.
So afterwards, he's just hoping he
and we're just
boom.
Boom.
AJ taking a nice pass
boom.
Again.
Nah, not really boom.
M80,
oh, good bump, Zanil.
How to move Cloud9 up
Oh my gosh, if he doesn't get that touch, it might be a goal.
But then when it comes to holding pressure on the Cloud9, they've not been able to do it. AJ, just less than half a tank. Forces the 50 up. Percy beats to the ball. Cloud9 are just faster.
Good move by Lion Blaze.
That's going to be very awkward for Jorius. Zanil goes for it, hoping for the miss, but Jorius.
Zanil demos one. Lion Blaze following up. Cut Percy off a little bit.
Percy is right behind him.
Dang, that's a big clear.
Has boost as well. Will be able to turn. Touches straight up in the
air.
I
wish he had faked.
A late challenge from AJ, but I don't think Zanil was expecting a touch like that either.
It was the right.
Percy's late.
Idea, right?
He backs off.
It was a little shorter than
Gets
that.
beat still.
All of his boost to get back to it.
It's a good clear. Someone's got to fall off from Cloud9.
All that being said, James,
they're double committing. I thought Zanil had that save, so maybe it was a good thing they double committed.
Right in the middle. When you see Cloud9 on
good challenge. Don't let him flip reset. Get out of here. This thing 2016, you just can't. 2016 flip resets were barely a thing.
We're already halfway past this game being over. Still scoreless. You can tell both teams feeling the nerves.
Plays sitting close. Doesn't see an angle to go in. Zanil will instead cover. Does Cloud9 get back into position? So far, wow, what a challenge from AJ. He gets above the ball. His car gets pushed like vertically.
Good clear.
So when it gets pushed down into his car, he's actually covering the angle behind him along the wall, and he just wins that 50. AJ lined himself up perfectly for that.
And that's
a bad miss. Okay, they need a clear. It'll work. Why is my quality so bad?
Now we see Percy with
good demo. Goal!
And it's open. Cloud9, they take the lead in what could be the final game of the series.
Oh, Zanil. It's a touch you could dream of if you want the demo downfield where you catch the ball halfway through your flip.
We're going for it. We'll see how it works.
Percy, and you have momentum. You didn't have a ton of boost, so you don't have to accelerate a lot. You're already going supersonic, making it a lot easier to track down that last defender. And Zanil coming up big time, but AJ just misses the target. Zanil came flying in. Not over.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
He knew the defender was coming, James. He tried to snipe the left side.
He was out of boost, at a standstill. Everyone saw the opportunity, but he couldn't get it. Nas also.
I'm still PowerPointing a little bit.
AJ, can he solo with a lot of boost here? Going to the backboard, but Lion Blaze, cool, calm, and collected, will deny that opportunity.
M80's major chances, their tournament life, it's all hanging in the balance right now. The winner of this series puts themselves in a prime position to make the major. With both of these teams tied in points, Jorius knows it, tries to set everybody up, but Lion Blaze keeps the ball tight, plays the 50 to keep it tight to Cloud9, and Zanil gets the touch downfield.
Oh, he's in!
Have been not able. He gets punished again.
There's no way, man.
Jorius caught out in no man's land. Did he not see Lion Blaze?
He thought AJ was going
for it. Did his blue car blend into the background?
He thought AJ was maybe getting a touch there. He just turns up. Maybe I guess he didn't.
No
see the last 3 times he went down the field.
way.
No boost anxiety.
That is going to be a play to break down on the replay to see what exactly happened. But
it's a 2-goal lead now. They just have to hold it.
For M80.
Couldn't have been better if you're Cloud9. You know, a team that a lot of people commented on when Cloud9 picked them up and gave their thoughts about how they felt.
Yeah, why are they picking up a top 12 team in North America? They should have picked up Snowmen. Well, now these guys are in a position for a land spot. They currently hold sole possession of 4th place. And they'll get a 3rd. No.
I'm speechless, Jorby.
Way.
Tell me if this happened or not.
See, I predicted this, and I still don't believe it's happening, by the way.
7-0 in this series.
I remember that.
That actually happened.
I remember that.
Nothing, James. They scored all their goals then. Yeah.
Oh, and they bounce back. And I think Lion Blaze played phenomenal in this series. He both, 2 goals in this final game.
I mean,
also
you just can't, dude. How do you?
Very key times. He was even landing some key.
It's hard to beat an opponent twice in the same event. By the way.
In the trenches. The Lion Blaze was in there in the trenches.
How do you take these 2 teams down and then do nothing afterwards?
it continues on. I'm almost speechless here, Jorby, seeing the heartbreak that M80 fans must have at this point. Again,
sole possession of fourth.
And in Swiss,
OG has to beat
GenG, and they even beat
GenG,
same Cloud9 team.
or Rebellion has to beat G2. And if not, they will hold. If the two favorites win,
AJ and Nas are all feeling, especially Jory's, who just
they are in sole possession of fourth, heading into the last event.
Great GGs to Lion Blaze, Percy, and Zanil. You've earned yourself a date in the RLCS semifinals in North America. Who will you be playing, and who else will be joining you in the semifinal?
See, here's the thing. If these guys go out, nah, that's too much math to do. All right, I'm going to run ads. I'm probably going to end stream as well. So, thank you for tuning in. Everything's just running slow. And I got to get stuff done today. So, but I'll see you all later.